Sometimes when I play for people, they come up to me afterwards and they tell me that what I've played was something changing. It's something that they can relate to, something that has touched them. And when I hear those responses, it's something that brings fulfillment to what I do in the practice room and gives purpose to the music that I am creating. My name is Thompson Su, and I'm a cellist currently studying at the Juilliard School. I've been playing the cello ever since I was 6 years old. I actually didn't want to play the cello at first. My parents forced me to. My older brothers already played the violin and the piano, and they wanted a piano trio, so I was naturally put on the cello. But over the years, I've grown to love it. Its voice and its range reflects my own voice. I relate very deeply to it. I started playing video games when I was 5. I started with StarCraft Brood War. I was quickly drawn into the gameplay because it had many strategic elements that I extremely enjoyed. One of them being build orders, actually. It reminded me a lot of perfecting a technique in cello playing. Both of these things may seem very simple to a viewer. They may come out as seamless and easy, but it is the result of countless hours of practice. Hey man, you even had to call. This is the jersey I wore back when I used to play StarCraft 2 competitively. I played in the MLG back in 2014, and I was top 40 in the world on Global Ladder and playing random. I unfortunately had to step down from playing competitively due to time constraints, but fun memories. I currently just play games as a hobby and to de-stress. Currently the game I play the most is Apex Legends. My favorite character to play in the game is Caustic. He's more of a strategic character. You can trap players in separate rooms by throwing gas barrels in front of the doors. And I love outplaying an entire team by myself, then coming back to finish them off later. Living in New York is hectic. There's always something going on. Whenever I come back to the city, I'm instantly swamped with projects, with performances and activities. There's always something happening. I'm bouncing back and forth between playing music for a small classical concert on the east side, and then I have to go back to school where I'm playing just a chamber gig for an organization. I play on a 1926 Carl Becker from the Coburn Foundation. It's a nice instrument. It took a couple years to play in, but now it's starting to sing. As a musician, I need an instrument that can capture my voice. Just as importantly, I need a computer that can keep up with everything that I do. I use an Alienware N15. I use it in my lessons, for my chamber rehearsals where we can record and get instant feedback. I use it for live stream concerts, and it allows me to edit audio tracks for music videos, and it lets me play games. It lets me unwind at the end of the day, dropping a couple games of Apex with my friends. The pandemic has halted the live performance industry quite abruptly. Playing online is very different from playing for people. When you play for someone in person, there is connection between performer and audience. I mean, I just played a recital this past week, and it was like you walk on stage, it's an empty hall, and it was extremely weird. I finished playing, and I walked off stage to the sound of silence. There was no applause. It was just me and my cello. My professor at Juilliard for my undergrad, Joel Krosnick, told me that the journey of a musician is never black or white. It's always constantly moving and fluctuating. And that I should just always pursue what I love doing. I'm looking forward to walking on stage again.
Strength extraordinary. What is going on, everybody? I'm starting low energy because it's going to get high energy later on. We're going to get crazy. It's going to be super awesome. I am very excited. We are now, guys, I want you to know, Juan and I have done it, and we will get to introducing you, sorry. Juan and I have done episodes together before. Yeah. We have done over 50 episodes of this show. And we could not, seasons. Yeah, 6 seasons, and I could not think of a better way to celebrate than to bring on
Vegan.
Okay, I was gonna. Yeah, sorry, I was ready. We had practiced this, and by the way, you missed your cue, young lady.
Oh yeah, you're right. I honestly did. I'm new to this. Not 50 episodes.
Not 50 episodes in. So we are here with VChem, who we are building you an absolutely epic system from Skytech. But for those people who don't know you, because we have all of our chats, we got everybody who's up in here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello everyone, I'm VChem. I am known to stream on Twitch, and also I make a bunch of Valorant videos. I'm known for my Jet voice lines that I sound like Jet from Valorant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So are we gonna do the entire build with you sounding like Jet?
Oh, I'm not the actual voice actress, so.
Okay, cool. So you have started your entire career basically with Valorant.
Right.
What made you get into Twitch streaming? Was it the allure? Was it the bright lights? Was it why a streamer?
I think it's so cool. I think it's so interactive where you get to play with your friends. When can you ever do something live time and play with your friends? I just feel like it's such a cool atmosphere.
Okay. And how long have you been doing it?
For a few years now. Maybe 2 years plus.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. And then so when you were thinking about getting into streaming, was it one of those things that you're like, this feels like a super cool job, and you just bought a PC, set up a set? How did you get into actually Twitch streaming?
Honestly, it was actually pretty similar to that.
Okay.
Because I really liked YouTube before, but then I saw, Twitch once COVID happened, and I was like, wow, I need to get on this.
Okay.
And so I was like, Mom, please, can I have a PC? Please, and I did so much research, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna build my own, and then.
Okay, let's pause for a second. Did you hear that? She said she didn't do research and no offense, Skytech, amazing. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna get to that here in a minute. But she was like, I am gonna build my own, right?
Yes.
So you went straight past the SI route, which for those who don't know, that's system integrator, went right in and said, I'm gonna build my own. So what was that process like for learning to build a PC on your own?
It was really hard.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, at first the appeal was so cause I could just tell people, yeah, I built it, yeah, I built that, yeah. But honestly, it took 8 hours.
Yeah.
I was, so my mom was there was all the parts, and she was like, I'm not putting that anywhere near any furniture. So I was like, okay. She's like, you're doing it on the floor. So I was sitting on the floor for 8 hours, just working on the PC. Yeah, and I mean, it turned out okay, but honestly, I was like, oh, maybe I should have done it with someone sooner, or just gotten a pre-built before or something.
So you said, okay, I'm gonna build my system. You got your system built, and then was the whole plan build and then stream, or had you been streaming before this?
No, I built it, and because with my old one, it just would not run.
Okay.
With the streaming, and so I had to build another one, and then I had to get a whole new Wi-Fi setup and everything,
Wow. So you were 100% committed. You're
yeah.
I'm doing this. I'm getting all the gear. I know this is something I'm gonna like. And then you streamed. How was your first stream after that?
It was honestly bad. I mean, it wasn't the best. I think my first ever stream, I remember it being me drawing, because I also draw and sing on my stream sometimes. So I was drawing some characters, and there was one person in my chat, and I was just talking to that one person. So it was pretty awkward. But then once I started, gaining traction on other social media platforms, that's when
Things started to go. So why Valorant? What was it about Valorant that you were like, okay, so you've decided you got a system. Luckily, Valorant pretty much runs on a potato. Like, it'll run on pretty much anything, which is awesome. But Valorant was actually a fairly new game about the time when you started. So what was it about Valorant that got you? Was it because you sound like Jet, or was it like, where did that come from?
I actually started playing Valorant before I did like streaming or anything. I was like really into League of Legends, and then like because of Riot, they decided to create like Valorant, and I saw the beta. There were like beta codes on the streams, so that's where I first saw streaming, because I was like, oh, you need a beta code to actually install Valorant. And so I did the beta. Before this, I didn't really like shooter games. I liked Overwatch, but then like I know CS:GO was out, but I didn't like the look. Like, it wasn't like cartoony and like.
And, and believe it or not, that can actually have a big impact on how interested you are in playing a game, right?
Yes.
Like art style. Like, it's funny because I think taking it aside, when we think about EverQuest and some of the older MMORPGs, but then World of Warcraft, which had a much more like mass appeal type art style, I think that was a large reason as to why people kind of jumped in. So it's the same thing. I know Valorant had an art style that appealed to a much larger audience, which, I mean, in this case was you.
Yes, yes. And so I like fell in love, and then I also really, just because League is a lot more of a thinking game, but I feel like with Valorant, I kind of I troll sometimes, and I just go in. So I had a lot of fun with it, and then after I would play a lot, and then I decided let's make a TikTok, because I saw some sexism going on, and I was really not having it. So I was like, I'm just gonna post this, and then it blew up, and that's where I was like, you know what? Maybe I will, because YouTube and streaming, content creation has always been my dream. So I was like, maybe I will start streaming. So then I got the PC, and I was like, I'm doing it.
I'm in. This is what's happening.
Yes.
So now that you've started this, and you're now you're a full-time content creator, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm a student as well.
Oh, okay. Are you okay? So what are you learning? What is the student?
I'm an art major.
Okay.
It's really fun, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's definitely a lot with the streaming and then having school, but I love it. I love content creation, and this has always been my dream. So.
Okay. Well, that is you. But what we have next to me is actually Juan, which, I mean, for some people who've never watched, is a Mod Workshop regular.
Yeah.
We are here with Skytech, and we are going to be building you. I'm actually very excited about this system, because a lot of times what we do is we build systems that are incredibly high-end, which are well above what people actually need. The thing is that the system we're building today is actually a really well-balanced system in terms of cost and performance, right? So, Juan, what are we building? Let's bring up the parts list and talk about the PC itself.
Sure thing, yeah. So,
here it is. But it doesn't look like that. That's not what it's going to look like when it's finished, just so you know. It will not look like a drawn PC part. But this is part of your Eclipse gaming PC.
Yes.
And so what are we putting inside?
So this is our Eclipse 545. You can buy this today from our website. And of course, we have to have, starting with our Intel CPU, 13700K, real great CPU, gaming, streaming, real budget friendly, but still a powerhouse.
Yep.
ASRock Z690, great motherboard, again workhorse motherboard, and of course the GPU. Who could forget the GPU?
And this is the one that this is the part you're most excited about, right?
I am. I'm so excited.
Everybody's happy to see an RTX 4080, 4090, anything like that. But a great pairing with a 13700K.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Great pairing. Okay, what else we got?
We have WD Black, of course. We love WD Black here. 1 terabyte M.2 NVMe, Kingston Fury RAM. We love Kingston. And of course, our Phanteks Eclipse, which is where we get the name for this Hue Eclipse. G500a, a new revision of the case.
Love
better.
this case, yes. It's in so many ways. You can fit a 360 at the top if you really wanted to, which we're gonna do, right? And on top, right? No, we're doing a 420.
Yes.
Holy moly! Just because. Okay, what else? We got the cooler.
Yes, Thermaltake TH420.
420. That's so big.
So big.
And then we got the Helios P2 1000 watt PSU.
1,000 watt.
So you can actually overclock the living heck out of the system. You know
Oh
that,
yeah,
right?
you got headroom.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, just look for the future VChem overclocking streams with her new tech channel that's launching. We're announcing it today. VChem Tech. What VTech? I mean,
VTech.
VTech.
Yeah,
There you go.
VTech. That
It's
sounds
already
great.
shared, so you can go in there and you can watch her basically overclocking. That's going to be happening just shortly afterwards. So right when we go off, tune in about an hour. She'll be live overclocking this system right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what's happening. Dua Lipa's going to be playing
Dua
there.
Lipa?
It's got like we got. I heard Dead Mouse is spinning.
Oh.
It's going to be amazing. This whole stream is going. So just tune in right away.
Yeah.
She's like,
get ready for it.
I like how
I'm all
I like how you're already playing. You're like,
You
yeah,
know,
that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know how to overclock, but
So a 400. Yeah, that's right. You can put a 420 in this.
Yes, you can.
That
Front
is
mount.
crazy. So that's a lot of cooler. That's sorry. I'm still. Wow. I'm getting like heart palpitations from just how much cooling capacity we actually have inside of this. What else is what? So tell me a little bit about the Eclipse system, because I mean a lot of people don't know about Skytech. Let's see, like, why Skytech is such a good pairing for somebody like VChem, who unfortunately spent 8 hours on her, like, building her PC and got done and was like, yeah, I wish I would have just bought this.
Oh, I mean, first, we don't knock anyone who chooses to build their own, because we're all enthusiasts here, so we all understand. And for the people that are not enthusiasts, that's where we come in. You know, we are a system integrator located in Southern California, Ontario, California. And basically, our mission is just to provide people with the best systems that could possibly fit their needs at an affordable price.
Okay. And so the good thing about the Eclipse is, like, one of the things is with the G500a, and then you have like the 420, all those 140 millimeter fans. This is essentially like if you could take a spa of air for your PC and put it in there and just like sit there and just get bathed, right?
Yeah.
I wish we all had fabulous. your hair would actually look like you'd be like flapping and looking all. Meanwhile, Juan and I are like, whoa, because we don't have any long hair or anything like that. Though you got, I mean, you got some. You got some in the back. Yeah, you got it in there. But yeah, all going from there. Plus we got DDR5, right, which is great.
Yes.
Kingston makes, like you said, amazing RAM.
Yeah.
And then the SN850X, which, by the way, guys, some of the Prime and sale deals on those NVMe drives. Do you remember when a 1 terabyte like Gen 4 used to be north of 100? Now you can get them for like $60.
I remember
it's
paying.
so crazy.
I remember paying over $300 for a 1 terabyte back in like 2016.
Yep. And now you can like basically buy a Gen 4. So the good thing about it is with Gen 4, like your load times, everything about it will be crazy fast. And the other thing too is like one thing that actually Riot did with Valorant with Windows 11, which you'll come with it, is like all of the anti-cheat and stuff. I know some people really complain about it, but to be honest, it's been something they've been really working with esports to just make sure that the competitive integrity of the game stays intact, right? That's really important to Riot. So as much as you poo-poo on the whole thing with basically the boot protection, all that sort of stuff, it's got a long way towards making people like you enjoy Valorant as much as you do. Now, with this PC, which is an upgrade from your other PC, are there other games that we're going to be adding into the play? Now, we've talked about Roblox, but I feel like people are going to riot. But are there other games that you're potentially looking at that are like on the horizon that you might want to play?
well, I'm a big Sims enthusiast.
Sims, like Sims.
Sims 4.
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay.
And like my PC right now, I mean, it's good. It's just like, I'm just a little nervous because I also have like, I got a new camera.
Okay.
And my camera will freeze. And I think it's a motherboard issue.
Okay.
Like, so while I'm streaming, it'll just freeze. I don't know. So I'm like, this is bad, right? So then like I get afraid to like play like some, because Sims is a very, I feel like it requires a lot of.
Well, there's a lot of mods for it. Like one of the things
Yeah.
that's actually really cool about Sims is just how moddy it is.
Yeah.
What kind of camera did you get? You just like Sony, Canon,
It's
where?
a Sony.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
it's an A7 IV.
Okay, so that's a good camera,
Yeah.
right? And I'm assuming you're doing stuff via like, are you doing Cam Link or what? Or like how
Yeah,
are you? Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the good thing is at least with now all of the stuff with Z690, you've got a lot of throughput stuff like that. So you should be good.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, Juan will come to your house and fix it for you.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, I'll call
Skytech?
you.
Right? Yep. Okay, we got confirmation that whatever tech issues, Juan will come to your house, and he will fix it.
Yeah, I'll bother you every
Free service.
If it's on the internet, it's true.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys heard it here.
You've heard it here. Okay, so now, so it's been a while. When was the last time you actually built a PC?
Oh my gosh. It was when I first started streaming, so like maybe like 2 years ago.
Okay, so
3 years ago.
it's been a little while.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna have Juan start to walk you through this. So Juan, where we go? Okay, first and foremost, we got the CPU right here.
Yes.
It's not supposed to make that sound, but it's in here. But we got the CPU right here. So what else do we need to get her started on said build?
Well, first we always want to start with the motherboard.
Okay. That seems like a logical first step.
Of course.
Did you do the same thing when you were building? Did you start with the motherboard? Did you just like randomly just start being like, throw the fan at it? It didn't work.
I think I did start on the motherboard. I just copied, like, I just watched a YouTube video, like a bunch, and then, yeah, I just remember the cooler being the hardest to install.
Yep, and that has a tendency to be the one. So for folks who don't know, like what we're gonna do is we're gonna have her build. We'll get most of the motherboard put together, get it inside the case, and then when we get to the point when the AIO is kind of done, that's when what she's gonna do is she's gonna separate off. She's gonna go play some Valorant while Juan and I take care of the super fun part, which is mostly the cable management and making sure it's at the highest tier.
My cable management is not it. Like, my GPU, there's like cables all around it. I'm like, yeah, this is great.
you're like, I don't actually like. You were like, there's extra cables in the box. Let's just throw them in here, just in case they're necessary.
Yeah, like after the 8 hours, I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm done.
Okay, well, we got her here. Let's have her install the CPU. So Juan, what does she need to do?
Okay. Well,
And first and foremost, can we get this to clear the VRM?
That's how you know it's going to be a good build.
That's how you know it's going to be a good build, right? So we're going to see when it's going to happen. So you can open this box right there.
Ooh.
It's just there waiting for you, just sitting in there.
Ooh,
There
so
it is.
pretty. Do I open this?
Well, I mean,
gosh.
you're just going to town, so
Oh my gosh.
sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like it. She's like, I am engaged. We're just going to get going.
I love the CPU.
I don't know if we really need it here today.
I mean, the CPU and the GPU are like the biggest of the.
Of course. It's like,
I mean, everything is, but like, you know, everyone talks about.
You're like,
yeah.
that is like, nobody comes up and says like, so tell me about your NVMe drive. It's like, what CPU, GPU combination do you have? Okay, so 13.7. So what we're going to have you do is go ahead and pop this off, and yep, just like that. It's the same. Yeah, yeah. You're in. You know, trust your instincts.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you can actually put that back on. Yeah, because we're going to have some fun with that. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
yes, we are.
Okay, so shift off to the side.
Pull it to your right.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. No,
There
you're
you
good.
go.
This is we're showing it. Okay, cool. Now you can open that all the way.
This one.
Just pull it up.
Oh,
So
right,
yeah,
right.
there you go, and then pull this open. Yeah, open it all the way. Cool. And then go ahead and put the CPU in there.
Oh my God,
and then
I
Juan will give you
forgot.
some direction here.
Let's see.
Oh, look at her. See, she's looking for the
Real quick,
arrow.
yeah,
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's
We
doing.
need it here today.
It'll go writing, so the writing, just like you would normally read it.
Okay,
you're-
so
you're-
this
yeah,
way.
just like
There
that.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
And there's notches in there, so it only really will go in one way. See, that's steady hands. That's how you know. That's actually how you know you have like a FPS streamer, because they're just like the rest of us. It's all like you know, me and Juan are like,
Oh my God.
and it gets in there. She's like, what's the problem? I don't understand. Okay,
Easy.
so now this is important, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to push with this finger, and then you're going to hold it down, and then just keep it on the outside. So just put your thumb right there, and then at the same time, pull that down. Yeah, so keep pushing. No, wait. Keep pushing. Push. Keep going. Push. There you go. Now put that down, and we'll see if it jumps. It's poised. It's poised. Keep going. Use the strength. Get underneath. There you go. Okay, it's in.
Oh wow.
Okay, but look at it. It's like
I've never
literally.
seen that.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do for the next hour. We're gonna wait. We're just
Looks
gonna
like
wait.
it's about to pop.
It's supposed to pop off. I mean,
Oh my
like,
God, I'm scared.
why are you backing up? Like, it's just like it's aimed at that poor gentleman over there. I mean, if it's gonna kill anybody, it's Tomber. And that would be a travesty, by the way. We really do love Tomber. Okay, here we go. Can we get it to? Oh, that was so high! That was so high.
You know, I thought it would be worse. I thought it'd be like a grasshopper.
Did you see how high that
Yeah,
jumped? That was like legit. Can we get that on replay? Do
Oh
we
my
do we
gosh.
have that system yet? No, probably not. But that was super cool. That was so high. Okay, I'm sorry. I get excited about the little things. Okay. Okay. So Juan, we've got a CPU installed.
Yes.
What's next?
RAM.
RAM.
Oh.
Oh snap. So this is DDR5. I'm assuming, what are we talking about? 6,000 mega transfer,
Should be 5600.
5,600 mega transfer. Okay, so it's pretty fast. Okay,
So, yeah.
We're gonna and just so you know, this will go to Skytech right afterwards,
Yes.
and then they're going to basically they'll make sure the RAM's overclocked, all that sort of stuff, and you're
Ooh.
basically good to go.
Yeah.
And it's Beast. Can you make your best Beast sound? Well, apparently she's a silent beast. She's like, can you make your
was
best
like-
beast sound? I was like, actually, what she just did was 1,000 times more terrifying. Because like that's the beast you didn't even know. It's like all of a sudden you're just like, "Wah, I've just been eaten alive.
Silent but
Yeah,
deadly.
silent. Yeah, silent beast, the scariest kind. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do. So Juan, why don't you give her some direction here? Because she's just gonna go crazy.
Okay.
I know.
So before.
She's ready, but we gotta yeah, go ahead.
All right. So before that, we're gonna open these two right here, so they're able to accept the RAM DIMMs.
Just
The top ones as well. Yes.
There we go.
There you go. Just like that. Yeah.
And then the line, yeah, there you go.
Line it up,
Oh, you're not quite in there. There we go.
and then you want to go till you hear the clicks.
that was.
That was okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the second one, just to get you maximum clickage. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Little bit different. This is just for show because what you did was fine. So, but if you want to get good clicks, which by the way, we have had people faint on the show because the clicks have been so good.
Okay,
So
okay.
be prepared.
Okay, I'm prepared.
Okay, how strong are your knees? Let's come on, work with me real quick.
Okay.
Just make sure that we've got maximum.
Okay.
Like, I just want to make sure
Okay.
everybody's feeling. Okay, here we
Okay.
go. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Ready? Oh no, that's pretty mushy.
Ooh.
Oh, that's.
I heard the click though. I heard the click at the end.
But you see how you do the dual thumb method?
Yeah.
It's actually patented. It's a Robeytech, and like every has to pay me every
Right,
time they
sorry.
do that. Like,
Yeah, I'll pay you after
yeah,
this.
Yeah. I get paid. I get paid. In, I don't know slushies. Who knows? Yeah. Go ahead and take that one out and go ahead and do the install for that. So let's see how good the clicks can be.
Okay.
She's prepared. She's prepared.
All right. I got my knees.
I got my knees. Oh!
Yes.
Chris.
Oh, I love it. Like, did
You're a
you
good
see,
teacher.
Did you see the confidence? She got done and she was like, yes, yes. Like that's all. Like, she's like, That's
Yeah.
like dropping a. That's like basically doing like an ace in Valorant right there, right?
Yep. Which I barely get, but it's okay.
But with this system, it will be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we got RAM. What is next? My lead, the leader of the pack here. What are we doing now?
We're going to be installing our WD Black M.2 NVMe.
The SN850. We're good to go there.
For you.
And by the way, so when you get a system from Skytech one, like, you know, for instance, because VKim's going to be having this, and what's the warranty like? Because that's one of the benefits of actually having a system like this.
Yes, so of course when you get it from an SI, we kind of take care of the overall warranty, so you don't have to deal with individual components. And here at Skytech, we offer a 1-year parts replacement warranty and a lifetime troubleshooting warranty. So as long as you have your Skytech PC, we will always be ready to help you with any issues that you may encounter for life.
And when you say troubleshooting, does that mean that if you're not very good at FPSs, then no, not that kind of
Not
troubleshooting?
that, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately,
Man.
no. Or I would be there every day.
Man.
Come on, that was a good dad joke. Come on, trouble. Okay, you guys, thank you, Intel. At least one person laughed. Everybody else was like, "Dang, that guy is rusty." Okay, so we are ready to install this. Where are we going to put this on the board? And just so you know, you got a couple slots for this. So
You
that
do.
means if you want to do some expansion, you can actually do up to 3 NVMe drives
Yeah.
on here.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you can put like a couple 8 terabytes in there and have 16 terabytes of storage, and then you'll be able to install COD. Not Flight Sim though.
Not Flight Sim.
That doesn't fit on there.
I don't remember having this in mine.
Yeah, this is so these are relatively new. About 2 years ago, you might still have done a 2.5-inch SSD, so it looks like a little small box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are much faster. So those were about 350 megabits per second. This is 5,000 megabits per second.
Whoa, I thought you were gonna say 500.
No, 5,000. Yeah, so it's significantly faster than what you do, than what you would basically have in your old drive. And like, when you think, it's funny, we did the math. When you went from a hard drive to an SSD, you can save in just load time alone as many as 20 to 30 days of your life just in waiting for loads that you could save between going to an SSD. So anyway, there you go. If you want a month back of your life, get an NVMe drive.
Lifesaver.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what you doing now?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and install that here in the top slot. As you can see, there is a key there that will tell you.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Totally fine.
You must do it with your mind.
So you want to line up these pins with this slot right there.
Do I just?
So when you put it in, it'll actually act like a diving board. And you want to just slot it in the PCB, just pop it in there, and you can push it pretty hard.
Oh, like that?
Keep going, yeah. Now just give it a good push. Good push. You can push it pretty hard. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't have to be. Yeah. Now see,
Nice.
now look, see, it's like a diving board. See?
Yes.
Let it go. There.
Let
see?
it go?
See? You can just be like.
I'm so nervous. I'm like,
You can also do stuff like you can be like.
oh. What is this, Morse code?
I'm sitting Morse code.
SOS.
I'm ordering Del Taco.
Wow.
It's an Uber Eats code. Okay, cool. So we got that. Do we have the screw?
That's a great question. That is a great question.
I was wondering if
that was on my mind as well.
it's in the motherboard. Oh, it's right
Motherboard
there.
box. Oh, hey.
Hey!
Well, there
So
we go.
luckily we had the voice of God, and he said, "Listen, Robey, don't be lame. Of course, there's a screw, and they have found it, and it is in the motherboard." Okay, so now she can enjoy the world's tiniest screws.
Oh yeah, very enjoyable.
This is the moment. These are the fun things. Going from there. Okay, here we go. You're doing very well. How does it feel? You know, the one thing is you can always tell somebody who's actually got PC building experience, because sometimes we'll get in here and they're like, I have no PC building experience, and they'll be like, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. They're trying to remember which direction it goes, so yeah. Hidden attribute with this is the quote of the show, M.2 screws are very easy to lose. That is true. And luckily, not on this motherboard, but on so many new motherboards, they actually have clips and stuff.
The
so you don't even
clips
have
are amazing.
Yeah, it makes such a big difference, but you're good to go. Okay, so we've got NVMe, we got RAM, we got CPU. What's next?
We can bring out the case.
Okay,
Whoa.
bring out your case. She's got to go. Oh, I like it. Wow, she was engaged. She was ready to go on that one. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's get this out of the way. Oh, see, and it's not heavy, is it?
It's not heavy. It's not heavy, guys. It's not heavy. I just don't work out. Oh.
Hey, by the way, you get a sticker for it, so you can actually put this on here if you wanted to, but we'll put it over here. So we're not going to put any
Oh, should I?
stickers.
Oh, I faced it the wrong way. Or do I?
Well, yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so guys, this is the rated PG-13 part of the show, because we're gonna be stripping the case. So if you have any kids in the room or anything like that, you may want to get them to exit, just in case you don't want to have any awkward conversations about what are they doing to this case, or anything like that. So what does she need to take off to be able to be successful here, Juan?
We can start with the side panels.
Okay.
Here?
Yeah. So
Oh,
what
no,
you want to
no,
do
no,
is
no,
just
yeah, I don't-
swing it open.
Oh my gosh, she almost peeled.
Oh,
You don't peel before. What was happening?
so excited.
I was about to take a 10-minute break because she's all like, I'm ready to peel. We got to wait here until the build's done first. Okay, cool. And then you can just lift up.
Lift up.
Lift. There you go. Cool. If you want to hand that to me?
Yeah.
Do you want this? I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. That one's done. You want to take that big box out?
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, the one thing you'll see, and this has been something, we're talking about some of the added benefits of the quality of life things that we've seen with motherboards. On PCs, it's been like the quality of life improvements with things like on hinges, toolless, all that sort of stuff, which actually makes a big difference. By the way, the box, the extras that this comes with, let me show you something super cool. Check this out. So you get this, which is cool and neat and all that sort of stuff. But the best part about Phanteks cases,
Always.
Screw
Whoa.
separator,
Nice,
huh?
yeah.
A lot of screws.
Yeah, you got to put all of them in.
Wow.
Just kidding. No, actually use like I don't actually know why they give you so many screws. It feels like there's a lot of screws, but
Yeah.
you do not need so many screws for sure. Okay, so we'll put this off to the side, and you can go from there. Okay, so what does she need to take off next? One.
We'll go ahead and take off the rear panel.
Okay.
Don't peel.
No peeling.
Don't peeling.
There's no peeling on this side.
Not yet. Okay, calm down. That's for the very end. That's like the showcase moment. Okay, cool. There you are. I can't really break this one. Okay, what? Oh, we can pull off the front panel now. This is where we get to test your strength.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. And this also comes with a Velcro bandana, so you get so like if you ever want to wear this on stream, you're like getting super serious, like yeah, let's do. Okay,
know
my
what?
gnome
That's
dome's
great.
my gnome dome's too big. Okay, so if you want to pull over and get it towards the front, and then at the very bottom, just grab. Yep, and then I'd hold the top and then just pull,
Pull?
pull,
Oh, wow. Okay.
pull. Oh. There was nervousness. Now the cool thing is if you look at the top here, this is RGB, and we love RGB, do we
love
not?
I do love RGB.
We do
I
live
love color.
And this is your power button.
Oh, cool.
How's it feel? It's got a good motion to it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. I like that.
she's like checking out the case now. She's like, okay, I'm learning about my PC case. I'm trying to check out all of the additional stuff. Juan, there you go, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, what else do we got? What else? What's next on the agenda here, Juan?
Well-
oh, we got some covers in the back, yeah.
Yeah, we can remove the covers or we can mount the motherboard.
Which would you prefer? You are the leader here, sir.
Let's remove the covers. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a revision of the P500a. They added these really cool, really neat cable covers because, to hide our hard work.
Right.
I know,
Of course,
unfortunately.
unfortunately. So for these, you kind of just want to do something like that. And then it falls down and then slide it out just like the side panels.
Okay, so we're gonna remove said extra side panels. This is so you don't necessarily have to make your
Like
cable
pull?
management look good.
Yeah, and so you want to just... There you go.
Okay, cool. And let's spin it so just the camera can see a little bit here.
Yeah.
So this is what she's done, and then you
I
can
just
lift,
pulled that out. Yeah.
and now you can lift them up.
Oh.
Yeah, you can actually remove them. Yeah, they do come off.
Yes.
There they go. Okay.
This one too?
Yes.
Yep.
Is it this way? On the right?
Yeah, it goes. Yes, you're going in the right direction. Other way. Sorry. Push
Other
towards
way,
you.
other way.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't stab yourself with it though. We actually had one person cut themselves in half, and we had to end the show early. It was super awkward. I'm just kidding. No, wasn't that?
Sounds
That actually
awkward.
never happened. I did like how you for a little bit you were like, okay, I'm a little nervous. Like
No, because you said cut, so then I was like, oh, someone actually like cut themselves.
We've never had a physical accident like that on the show, and it's not going to happen. I'm going to knock on. I think this is wood. Yeah. There we go. We're all knocking on wood. Okay. Now we can actually put the
Now
motherboard
we
in,
can install, yes.
and we're gonna use the shiv too. Oh, I meant the shiv. So this is like, again, these are like super sharp. So if you ever need to get a weapon and somebody comes into your house, you can like take this out and protect yourself with it too. But then it's weird because you have to sit there and be like, hold on, I'm taking my PC
Yeah.
apart. Yeah, see, the coolant was there. They had sharp cases back in the day. They were sharp back in the day. So, okay. Do you remember? Did yours have an integrated I/O panel,
No,
or did you have to put this in?
It was so hard.
Okay. Well, you get to relive that moment.
I was like, I hated that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we're basically going to give her PTSD again. We're really bringing up some fond memories of this, and go from there. So yeah, that is the direction. And you just got to use all your strength and all your might.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, well, when she just does it easily, it's so anticlimactic.
No, but
I think it's in, right?
is it? No, I think the. Oh, I got it.
She just makes it look easy.
All right?
She made it sound like we're gonna have like a 30-minute break. Like you and I could go get some McDonald's, maybe some Wendy spicy nuggets, come back, and then she's like, "Oh, I got it in." But nope. It took her like 30 seconds.
You know what?
That
This
was
one
not bad. What is that? You like sit there and made it sound like it was gonna be this like super big deal.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'm starting to learn something about, I don't know if she's the most honest person here.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. So we got that now. So if you want to lay it on its back, or are you a lay on the back, or are you a, well, how do you do it, Juan?
I will definitely lay it down.
Okay, here we go. Laying it down.
Yes.
I don't want to take over. We're trying to learn from a different builder. So this is a unique experience. Did we actually, is this all the way in?
I don't know.
I think we got one quarter. Oh yeah, no, it's close. Oh, snap.
Yeah, maybe I'm not so great.
I just don't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to. There we go. Okay, we're good now.
Cool.
Is it good?
Okay, yeah, we're in now. Okay, I was just checking the work. I didn't.
Just checking.
Just checking.
Yeah.
You did a very good job. I just want to make sure, right? We didn't want to. The other thing too is like you will get done, but Juan will punch me if it's not done correctly. He's like actually super violent. Okay, so we just got to be
Whoa.
prepared. Okay, Juan, what's next?
All right. Well, before we install our motherboard, of course, we need to add an extra standoff right here in the center.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gonna add an extra standoff.
For,
This is a unique experience. Not everybody gets to do this.
yeah, for those of you who have built before ASRock motherboards, they have that signature extra standoff.
Where is it?
So you're gonna want it right here.
Yeah, that's true. Like, and that's not every motherboard.
It's not.
And you don't necessarily need to do it, but given that we have the screw hole and all that sort of stuff, we're gonna go ahead.
there.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's be good. Okay, and then let's see if we. Let's go ahead and push it a little. Oh, did you get it in?
Oh, did I not push it enough?
No, you're good. You're good. Let's go ahead and push it up. Push it up a little bit. Can you still get? Yeah, there you go. There we go. And then you just put that on top, and then give it a nice tighten. Luckily, usually we make them use this. Maybe this will probably help.
That might help. Some leverage.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is great.
Excalibur.
Yeah.
Okay, most people when I take that out, they're like, "Whoa!" She was like, "Yes,
Yeah, I'll take
this is exactly what I needed." Most people, she was like, "Wow, okay, awesome." Lots of new things on this episode today. She's like, "I got it. This is exactly what I needed." Need one of those for my system. Yeah, Excalibur is the GOAT here on Intel Mod Workshop. So
Did I get it on? I'm not sure.
it should just be. It doesn't take a whole lot. Is it on? Juan, you want to check? How are we looking?
Yeah.
How are we looking?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Oh really?
Yeah. Do it. Okay, so now we're like 17 minutes ahead of schedule. Should we just
really?
take a? No, just kidding. She got that in so fast. We're just gonna take a 17-minute break. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do anything. Okay, so she's got her standoff in. It sounds like motherboard installation time.
Motherboard time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how to do this?
Um.
Wow, that was a look. Okay,
I did.
You literally did the. I was like, whoa, that was an impressive look right there. So do you remember, do you want some guidance? Do you want to just try and do it from memory? What do you think?
I think I need guidance. I think it's like you screw it in here somewhere. I don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah. Okay. So you're all good. All good. I know it's been a while since you've done this, a couple years. Juan, give her the 411.
Okay, so basically what you want to do is you're gonna drop it in like so, lining it up with your holes on your I/O cover, and then you're gonna kind of feel it slot into place, and that's when you know that it's fitted.
Well, by the way, shout out, we got DePoets in the chat, ICC royalty right now. Just getting some steps, learning a little bit about, so that way when he does it again, he doesn't fail on that whole NZXT thing.
Oh, no.
I just got to give him some love. Actually, DePoets is amazing. How does it feel? Does this one have a peg? Do you remember?
It should, yes.
Okay, so when you have it, it'll basically go ahead and peg. This middle one, it'll actually. There's a peg, so it'll stick in that. So you can give it a good push.
Oh.
There
you
it
go.
goes.
You feel it?
Yeah.
There was like a solid click right there.
Feel pretty proud of that one. I'm excited.
Okay, so now, screw-wise, show her where all the screws are. And there's a cool way to kind of cheat, so you know where to put it in.
Oh, really? What is the cheating
It's because they got the
method?
silver dots.
Oh,
that's
of
how
course, yeah.
It wasn't really a cheat. I mean, so there's this little. See how there's little silver dots around these? So these are the screw holes you're going to put it in. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh my
9,
gosh.
10.
Okay.
10 screws.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And don't worry, we're not going to leave you hanging. It's not like we're going to go take a break or anything like that. We'll be here right here to make
I'm
sure
like
that they
trying
go.
to remember.
Yeah.
And I take.
It's going to be these right here.
Okay, here we go. And then this should be a magnetic. That's a nice thing about Excalibur. And then just one note when you guys are putting in motherboard screws, always kind of start slow to make sure it grips nicely. The main reason being is that a lot of times people just like start forcing it in.
Oh, yeah.
And they end up getting cross-threaded. And then if you ever
You
need
don't
to
want
remove your
that.
motherboard, you're like having to do like the whole like use pliers and yeah. So
It's not fun.
You don't need to force it in there. It's actually not the longest. There is a longer one, but this one is the longest one we have used so far. I'd like to see one where like basically we have to be on a ladder and then like going in there or something like that. That would actually be super cool.
Should I screw them pretty tight?
You want to screw them until it stops. You don't need to go over tightening is not a good idea. That's a lot of times where we usually don't recommend using automatic screwdrivers. I know you probably use an automatic, but you've done enough of them. But there's people like literally I've seen people who've split boards because they're just like all the way through. So yeah.
You don't want that.
That's another one. Victus actually tells another one. I don't know. How are you on cross-threading? Do you do this turn the wrong direction and then get started, or you probably build so many?
Every once in a while, I'll try to turn the wrong direction and feel it. But at this point, yeah, it's kind of just going all about feeling.
And a bad ground is a no-no. That is true. That is true. And that's always, and it's one of the hardest ones to actually decipher because it can actually if you have a bad ground, that can be bad.
Yeah.
So
I really like the screwdriver.
yeah, it's okay. So we do have links for that if you want to pick one up. She's like, okay, guys, everybody knows I got this great PC, but check out this screwdriver. This thing is amazing.
Like, don't gonna go in all the way with my hands.
Yeah, it is actually kind of nice, and it's
Very
like
long.
it's nice to. I actually have one of these, and I use it all the time because there are cases where you'll have to put there's holes for the putting in the the GPU, and having a long-headed screwdriver to get in there can actually be super helpful. But that's it just depends on what kind of cases you build in. What are some of how many options do people have for choosing Skytech for Skytech PC cases? Like, are there like the G500a? What are some of the other options people have?
So we actually have a decent, I would say, maybe I'm a little biased, a decent range in terms of cases from sizes to colors. We've been working a lot with Montech, so we have the Montech Sky 2. That one is under. You can get that one as a custom build or under the Azure 2. We have that one in black, white, and now very deep blue, which I think is very pretty. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, we have the reigning champ, the Phanteks Magnum gear. Sorry, they changed their branding. We had a laugh about that when that happened. That was kind of funny to us. But also Phanteks. We also now have the Lian Li 011. Of course.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have both. We have besides those two, some kind of smaller cases as well.
I like the flourish at the end. She gets done. She's like, "Did you see that? That's what I did. That was me. That's what I did." Okay, so you actually have quite a bit of options. And where to go? SkyTechGaming.com, right?
SkyTechGaming.com.
Okay, so she's got her motherboard in. What's next?
What's next? Well, here we have some options. We can either do the rear fan or the whole cooler.
Okay. So you get that. This is choose your own adventure.
Yes.
VChem, do you want to do rear fan or whole cooler?
Wait, what did the fans look like? Let's see.
Oh, they're right
So,
here.
yes.
We have one. This is the rear fan right here.
Okay.
Or do you want to do whole cooler or rear fan?
Oh, but
Ease into it or send it.
That looks cool though.
It is a cooler.
Was that an intentional play on words? Come on. Give me an honest answer.
Oh no, it wasn't. I just got it. Cause like I had a hard time with the cooler, but you know maybe I just take the challenge, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, you do have two people who have built quite a bit, so this
Yeah.
should feel like a little bit more of a guidance and less of a I want to throw this thing through a window. So hopefully, so you want to start with just do rear fan real quick and then do the cooler.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. There you go. Unless you want to do the cooler first.
I'll do rear fan.
Okay. Rear fan first. Okay. So do we have the screws for?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, they're all right
course.
there. Okay.
Thank you, Phanteks.
Thank you.
And then where are we putting the cooler? Is the cooler going to be front mounted?
Front mounted,
Okay,
yes.
okay, got it. Yeah, okay.
Here?
Yeah, so it'll be actually here in the front.
Oh.
Oh no,
No,
sorry,
the cooler.
sorry, the cooler. Not no, you were yeah. I'm sorry, I completely confused you. That's my bad.
No. Wait, where do I put this?
Okay, so it's going to go right there.
Here.
But turn it. Yeah, so the thermal take is pointing out, and then you want the like this, just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yep, and
Yep.
then you can just kind of put the cables up near the top. Yeah, just
Yep.
up there.
Okay.
There you go, and then you can just screw it in just like that.
Screw it in this way.
Yep, there you go. 140 millimeters of exhaust,
140.
Wait.
and it'll go. Oh, you just got a cable there. There you go. Awesome.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then it should just slide in there, and then you can take your smaller screwdriver. One has a much more in-control screwdriver for this part, because you're going to be out there like you'd be like back over there by the other side of the set if that was going in there for now.
Do I click in?
No, it should just be you're just going to line it. You're going to look on the other side and line up the screw holes just to make sure that you can get into that you can put 4 screws in. So you might have to push up a little bit. How's it looking?
Oh, it looks good.
Okay, cool. Okay, now do we have a much more reasonable screwdriver over
Yes.
there? Okay.
And we use this. Oh shoot.
Oop.
Okay,
No, it's over here.
those are these are not the greatest in terms of magnetic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will admit.
Yeah, they're
They've
so like
seen some miles on them.
yeah. So yep, and then you can just get it started and then
Oh,
screw
got
it
it,
in.
got
There. Oh. Who's having fun now? That is okay. Hopefully, that is one way to go ahead and put it in there for sure. Just yeah,
just gonna-
getting air passing through and stuff like. Oh, so you're just getting it started?
Yeah.
She's generating her own techniques at this point in time. Okay, so you started with Valorant, and then you talked about some other games. And you tried a Little League, but you thought it was too much of a thinking game. What about some of the other different Valorant titles? Are you pretty much just trying to stick within the Valorant realm, or are there other Riot titles that you're actually interested in checking out as well?
I do actually really like. Back then, I was like really into League. Like I would like have dreams about League. Like I'd be like, okay, like, and I would like watch those videos of like Faker, like how he plays, like a rundown of like his thinking and his like process behind like playing the game. So I was really into League, and I heard there's like a new game mode out right now.
Yeah, it actually looks really cool. It's like it's actually almost like it's like if League and Teamfight Tactics and and almost in some ways like had a baby, and it's like a 4v4 quadrant game.
Yeah.
I was watching a little bit. That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one actually looks pretty hot. What about TFT? Did you ever get into Teamfight Tactics?
So I tried it, and I was like, no, this is not like this is not it.
Tell us what you really think. What was it about TFT you didn't like? Just too much?
It's just not fast enough,
Okay.
I think, for me. Like, it's not. It's too much thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not co-op, and
Okay.
I love like games where I can play with my friends. That's the whole reason why I play games, is to play with my friends. So.
Got it. Okay. So, and then have there been other games that are co-op games? Like, for instance, like have you looked at Halo or, any one of these other like big FPS games that are also like that, or even CSGO V2, like CSGO 2's coming out, all that sort of
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
Have you?
I was into Overwatch 2 when
Okay.
it came out, and then it kind of like died down. I'm telling you, the graphics. I'm an art major. Like the graphics really matter for me. Like that's why I like Sims. Like I love like cute graphics. So I don't know, because I tried CS:GO, I just could not.
You just couldn't get into it.
It's just too realistic, I think, for me.
Okay, so it's like for you, it really is, art style is like such a big part of it, and you really like the style of where things sit from a Riot standpoint.
Right, I do love Riot style. I love like the direction they're going in with like the skins and everything. Like I said kind of played like Outlast. I don't know if I said it on stream before, but I played like Outlast like before, and sometimes I play it like off stream as well. But that one's more like realistic, but it's like a horror game, you know, and it's like co-op. It's like a different style than like a shooting game where I'm like really trying to think.
Okay.
So
What I mean, like, have there been other games that are outside of even the shooting genre that you have looked at that you've been excited about? Like with all of the game news and everything coming out, is there anything else?
I kind of played a little Goose Goose Duck.
Okay,
It's like
okay.
similar to Among Us.
Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty fun, actually. I had a lot of fun playing that when I was playing with friends. But like I've tried other games that I couldn't really get too much into. I know there was one game that was kind of similar to Brawl Stars that I played like once. Like it's like recent. I don't know the name of the game, but it's like a PC version of Brawl Stars.
Okay. Okay. So nothing, and then like you don't have a tendency to jump like there like right now. What's always up is that the game that's out that everybody's playing right now, where you're jumping up and climbing.
The penguins?
No. People, you guys. So like people know what I'm talking about, right? The game that's it's Only Up. Thank you. It's Only Up. Have you not seen Only Up?
I have not
Okay,
seen
okay.
Only
So
Up.
Only Up, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's a thank you for getting. I always think it's either Only Up or Always Up. It's a game where you have to like climb all the way up to. A lot of people have been playing it. It's been pretty awesome. So yeah. But and then a lot of like competition and stuff like that. So I didn't know if you had seen other games that like with like E3 or not E3, but like Game Showcase and stuff that you were always interested in.
I'm just pretty addicted to Valorant.
Okay,
It's
well there we go.
so sad.
I mean that's it. Yeah, there is.
No, sometimes it's sad because like I'll get on Valorant and then I get pretty like tilted, off of games.
We've heard.
But I can't stop. Like I just keep going. I'm like maybe I'll win one. And then I lose all. It's it's a downhill battle. You never want to think like that, but I'm addicted.
Okay. So that's what it is right now, Valorant, and we're well aware of where things sit. Okay, time to install the 420 millimeter AIO. 420. This is, by the way, this is so big. It's bigger than you. This AIO.
Wow.
It's a lot of cooling for that that CPU. Okay, so if you want to go grab the TH420 box right there. We're going to make, hopefully this is a better purchase experience. A better installation experience than what you had last time. Okay, so we can move this here. Why don't you set that down right there?
Okay.
And if you want to, were you okay to move this out of the way? Is that how you do it usually, Juan? Or
Yes.
what? Okay, so if you want to set that back over there, be gentle because if you drop it, it doesn't work.
Okay.
It's like a whole thing, you break it, you bought it kind of thing.
You can send it.
Like that?
Oh,
can set
okay,
it up.
no.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Is it heavier now?
It is.
Okay, yeah, we got more parts in there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, PC's down now. Everything's
Yes.
safe.
Okay.
You want to go over there and hold it the entire time?
I'm just worried. It's my baby.
This isn't awkward. Nope, we're just going to be here the entire time. No problem. Yeah, just go ahead. It's fine. Your PC's okay over here.
Thank you.
Okay, so, yes, you're going to lay it on its front. So like that, yep, there you go. And then just pull it open from the back. Actually, we might have to open it. Oh, we need a knife.
Yes.
Luckily, somebody is prepared. There we go. Whoa.
Whoa, what's going on?
You're ready to go.
Wow.
Okay. I know, look at how much cooling that
Oh
is.
my gosh.
Like with your other one, it was like not that big.
I think it was like.
Yeah, it's like, probably.
Yeah.
Do you remember, is it 3 fans, 2 fans?
I think it was 3.
Okay, so it's a 360 more than likely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like three. So that's 320 millimeter. This is 340 millimeters. So it's quite a bit more cooling surface area. Okay, so we want to take that out and just set it out. What we'll do is we'll just take out all the parts and just kind of set them off to the side. And then what I can do is while you're doing that, I'll remove all the bags. Because Juan likes to choke on these sometimes, which is super not okay. It's just like he's like a kid. We gotta be like, is that everything in there? Is that all? Okay, I saw the little plastic thing. Sorry, that made me nervous, this right there. But that's just the make it smell good, apparently. Okay. Okay, so there is that. We can take this. There we go. This is for Paul, the garbage next to it. Okay, which direction? So we're gonna do top mount. Are we doing top?
Front mount.
Sorry, front mount.
Yes.
Tubes up, tubes down.
Tubes up.
Tubes up. Okay, so that means that we are. Oh,
We're gonna install it in between the case and then the fans.
okay. So this is gonna go. So this is gonna be the case is gonna be in the middle.
Yes.
Okay. So how? So there's a trick to this. Do you know? I mean, like I'm asking you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I kind of just line it up and send it.
Okay, we're gonna line it up. So does she need the case back?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think that was the part I was trying to, because usually if we top mount or something like that, then you can put the whole thing together.
You can mount it.
Okay, but I'll get that. Whoa! Everything okay?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Your face was telling, but everything's fine. It's all fine. It's just a dent. It polishes. I'm just kidding. There's actually no dent there at all. We can. Oh, but this one actually you can remove. You can actually remove this.
Yes. The great thing about this case, though, it already comes optimized for the 420.
Okay.
So it's already in the 140 outer position.
Okay. So now what she has to do is give her the, because this is actually a little bit of a challenge. So I'm gonna let Juan step in here.
Okay, sure thing. One little trick I will say with these cases is you do want to loosen these 3 screws. That's gonna help you in the future with fitment. They don't always come perfectly lined up, so having them loose will really help you in your future.
So just loosen them. Okay, sorry for the noob question, but how come it's liquid cooled and there aren't any pipes of liquid there? That's actually not a noob question. They're actually, so the way that this works is that the liquid is actually all trapped inside of the system. So what you're seeing right here, so there's liquid throughout the system. It's just preloaded. Some AIOs, this one does, it actually has a fill port right here in the top. So you can add additional liquid if you wanted to, but all the liquid is inside. This is the pump, and what the pump does is it basically pumps liquid all the way through, and then you can see these fins. It pumps it through there, and that's what's basically doing the cooling. The fans blow through, and that's what actually reduces the heat. And then this right here is the cold plate. This is actually what touches the CPU and transfers heat between the CPU and the cooler to basically reduce the temperature of your PC. Obviously, the larger the surface area, woo, hi mom, the larger the surface area of the radiator, the better the cooling in this case. So this is 420, which used to not be a thing that fit in cases very often, but now with higher, more power hungry and heat intensive CPUs, we have a tendency to see larger radiators like this.
Which is why we love the G500a, because it has room for all high-end builds.
I know you were an art major. I'm an engineer. So it's like, for me, it's like, these are fun things to always talk about.
Yeah.
So, and then, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so we've got it out. Now what? So you've got it loosened. Now what does she got to do?
Okay, well, first you just want to drop your rad into here. Okay. Super simple.
So this.
With this side down.
Okay. Like that.
This is, nope.
No, other way.
Oh.
Yeah, tubes up.
Tubes up.
Okay, and then put it through?
No, sorry. Well, here, I'll show you. So it's going to sit in the case like that.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah. It's okay. We're like, you don't know, right? So this is all you're learning. And then you can kind of, if you lean it back like that, and then you can basically set it in there. And then just set that nicely up, just like that. Done. Okay, PC's finished. Thank you for tuning in, guys. No, I'm just kidding. We're good from there. Okay, so now comes the hard. It's a little bit of a hard part.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge, but you're up for it, right?
Yes.
Okay. I like your engagement. Okay. So what we're gonna do is you're going to straighten this. You see how there's holes? You're gonna take this and you're gonna line, and we got some really long screws for you over there.
Yes.
And I can help you hold it.
This way, right?
So we want the, I think, Juan, you want the cables on the outside, right?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, cool. So I'll hold it right there.
Okay.
And then you can screw it in. And once we get the first one in, the rest is actually pretty straightforward. And you
Super
should
easy.
Yeah, if you just got to get one in. Now, if we're here for the next 6 hours, it's because we never got one in. Cool. Okay, and then if you want to do this corner down here, then after that, it'll line up forever.
Okay.
And then Juan, if you want to put pressure on the other side.
Sure thing.
There we go. Perfect. Wow, that actually went really good. That was teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Yeah, see, you always can tell. You can always tell
Oh,
the
no.
tech guys because they're like 420, yeah, you know what I mean. So they're like super happy about it. Yeah. The screws are not spinning. Oh, did it go in? Oh,
It's
then
not
we're not
in.
lined in. Okay, lined up. Okay,
So, how do I line it up, or how do I know?
you don't. This is always the fun part. Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, we're gonna put. That's because he's not doing pressure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow, you had one job, sir.
Ruined it.
One job. She's over here just struggling, and it's because a certain someone was not holding it, so she could screw it in. So like, I don't understand. Yeah, it's yeah. I just want to say one demerit for Juan on this one. There is apparently an I in team, and it starts with Juan.
Okay, like that.
How does that
and
feel?
then- Yeah. Is it too tight or?
No, yeah, you don't want to go. So you're probably good. But it's not too bad right now. Okay, that's
Okay.
perfect. That's a perfect
Okay.
amount. Okay, so let's go ahead and now you should be able to just put each other one up, and then they should just go right in.
Okay.
So I'll hold this there for you. I would ask Juan to help you, but
Can't trust him.
they can't trust that guy. He's all like, well, I really don't want this show to end. I'm having such a good time, ladies and
Right?
gentlemen. Okay, let's see. Are we lined up there? We're all focused on said. Okay, maybe hold on. Let me see something. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's almost too. Okay, that should be. Oh, it's too. It's not. Okay, we're gonna have to. Okay, so what we're gonna do is loosen them just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Then loosen this one. Just a little bit, and then we hopefully. Nope. It's not quite. No. We're gonna have to. Okay, no, that could. It just seems like it's just Juan. If you want to look at this, it seems like the screws are just a little bit. Can you get it in there?
Off. Oh, I see.
But I don't know if we can go any lower. Can we?
No.
Yeah.
So with that, we may be able to.
Oh, this is where you're talking about with fitment. Okay.
Yeah.
Juan's engaged.
Now.
Okay, here we go. So he's gonna. This is okay. And by the way, this can be one of the most like challenging things, right? Because like you just got to get it. And so I saw you spinning. There's a couple ways you can do it. Dremel.
That's an option.
That's an option, but we're gonna do it not the Dremel way.
Not the Dremel way.
Yeah. So he's just gonna get it lined up because it's like it's just
Just
that
there.
much. Or we could. The other option is you could lift it all the way and we could go a little higher. So I was just trying to
yeah.
get his height.
Just
and
like
then-
that.
I don't know if you got to make sure the other screws
Oh.
work. Okay, that would work. That
Yeah.
works. Okay, cool. If you want to now tighten those top ones, yeah, just tighten them all the way. That'll lock it. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, now I will hold this up, and then look at Juan, finally engaged. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in. Okay, so you've been streaming now for a couple years,
Yes.
which is actually pretty rad. What does the future of your streams look like? What are your goals as a streamer?
Well, of course, I want to. I want to create like a community.
Okay.
That's really like positive
Okay.
and nice, and I want, as like a girl in the gaming and streaming field, I want to provide as like what do you call it? A positive like influence.
Okay.
Like, oh, like you can be a girl and play video games, like shooting games, and not have like sexism and stuff. I think that's
okay.
like one of
I think that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's definitely been something that's been a problem. And I'm sure you have had cases of that even as you've streamed now.
Yeah, but it's gotten a lot better.
I like,
Yeah.
and so okay, so that's a big thing. So you really want to kind of have like a very positive community. Feel like you can be an influence to showcase other female streamers that this is something that you can do. What about your goals? Like, what is it that you want to accomplish as a streamer? Do you have an idea? Like, are you going to do like more art streams? Like, what is you 10 years from now look like?
You know what? I think like one of my biggest dreams is to like venture out from just gaming and doing like other things, like even YouTube, and like I've been really into vlogs lately.
Okay.
So maybe like vlog type videos.
Okay.
I also love music, so one of my dreams has been to make music. So I don't know, but that's That's like
That's
4.
awesome, though. I mean, that's the thing is like we want to know and just see what kind of other things you might do. So cool. So are you like into instruments? I mean, we have a cellist here. I mean, he could probably get you educated and taught. I don't know. What do we think, Tomlin? Like what? Couple, like 3 episodes, and we're good to go. He says thumbs up. So there we
Thumbs
go.
up,
We're gonna
okay.
see it, guys. Gonna come back when she builds her second PC, and she will be able to
Yes.
play the cello like a boss. And you guys, if you didn't get to see the intro, the person I'm talking to is literally the guy who was playing the cello at the very beginning of the stream. People are into it. Music streams, they're saying they're in. How's it going? This is the last one, and then we can put in all the other kind of small screws. Is it going in?
I think it is. I think that's in.
Okay, cool. So now if you want to take the other ones and let's just finish it out, and then
Right.
you've got almost all of the, at this point in time, all the fun stuff is kind of mounted. So we'll just do, what we'll do before we transition over is we'll get the cold plate on, and then after that, we can let you go and play some Valorant.
Yay.
What are you going to be doing in Valorant today?
I'm gonna play unrateds. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing probably Reyna. I'm just gonna W key in.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get as many kills as I can. I'm not the best, but
So if you were going to say like success on this stream, what would you consider like this is the best stream I've ever had when you're talking about winning in Valorant? Like you were basically acing every game, or?
I mean, yeah, but I rarely ace. Like I have people in chat being like, 5 gifted for an ace, and I'm like, that's not happening. It's not. It's just not. I give up. Like I'm not
I
even
like
gonna
it.
try.
You're like, don't even bother. You're like, I'd be so excited that I would give 5 gifted sub to myself if I got an ace.
You know what? But to be fair, I usually play comp, and I'm usually like a team player. I always play in the back. Like I usually play smokes or sentinels, so I'm very like slow of a player.
Okay.
So, but today I'm playing Reyna.
Okay.
Which is like she's a fast.
So
character.
and we tried to get you to play ranked, but you were like, no way.
I can't.
You're like, no.
I like ranked. I'm like very serious about it.
And she was like, if you want me to talk, then it's not going to happen. Yeah, why don't you just move to the other one? We'll see if we can get that one later.
This one.
Yeah, just go and put that one there.
Okay,
Yeah, and
okay.
we'll look at that one here in a second. It's probably just a little weird fitment thing because all of the other screws are going in nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll have Juan look at that. Because remember, if you have any issue, Skytech promises Juan will be at your house. He's in charge. Not really, but we're just going to pretend he is and make sure that we're going to. Okay, so we got one screw being weird here. One. Oh, let's go and tighten that one a little bit more, and don't stab the screw.
I don't.
Oh, maybe that one's not going in. Oh no, that looks
Oh,
good.
it is.
Okay, they're good. Okay, so let's have Juan look at this other screw here, and then we'll have him fix that, and then we'll mount your. Well, I think the last thing is we'll have her do the mount. Yeah, because that's always the fun part.
Okay.
Whoa, we have Myard. Myard just rated, for those who don't know,
Oh.
former EVGA guys popping on in, coming to say, like, so the EVGA guys, actually NVIDIA, now Jacob from NVIDIA basically joining us. So Myard, it's good to see you. Welcome everybody for joining us and being here. We're building a PC right now with VKim. And she is an expert, and no, she's done one before, and she is a Valorant streamer, a very, very talented Valorant streamer. You're going to actually get to see some Valorant here very soon. We're building a 13700. Actually, why don't we run through the specs? We actually have we have a lot of people probably haven't seen these. So here are the specs. This is for the Skytech Eclipse gaming PC we can pick up off Skytech.com. It's a Core i7 13700K. We've got an ASRock Z690C D5 motherboard. We've got the Asus TUF Gaming GeForce RTX 4080. Can we just get a high five for that one? 4080.
Yes,
Yeah, she's
4080.
excited. We've got a 1000-watt PSU, a 1 terabyte WD Black SN850X Gen 4 NVMe drive, Kingston Fury Beast DDR5 RGB at 5600 mega transfer, that G500a with all the RGB, which makes you happy, and then we've got the Thermaltake 420 millimeter AIO. So yeah, we got some crazy in here and all that sort of stuff. And then of course, we got the 1000-watt PSU. So you could overclock this like a boss if you really wanted to. Looks like he's doing some movement here to try and get
some movement.
Trying to get that. It's like they're just not quite lining up the way that we need them to, and we blame you.
It's okay. I will bear the.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna blame you. You know, we always blame him. Like, this is why we bring him on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy who's like, exactly. I like it. You're thinking like I need to. Let's just get the.
Yeah,
there we go.
know, it's not me, guys. Like,
Yeah, it's not
I
you.
didn't totally.
To be
screw
clear,
this.
she has done this. She's done 100% the whole time. Okay, do we got it now?
Yes.
Okay, so it's now fixed. What do we need to do to prep for installing the cold plate?
So to do that, we are actually going to install a backplate on the motherboard itself that will hold some screws, and then those will come through the front and screw into the actual water block itself.
And that's it. That's all it is.
Super simple.
And then you got to start revving up. What is your pre-Valorant routine? Do you do like any like leg lifts? Like, is there any like? Do we need to get some dumbbells for some bicep curls? Like, what's going on?
Oh man, like I usually don't, but you're making it sound pretty good. Like I want to do that now.
Doing a little calisthenics beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and just getting prepped and stuff like that. What is your like when you think about? What are the peripherals and stuff that you use when you do your gaming and stuff like that?
I use the Logitech mouse.
Okay.
I forgot.
G5?
Yeah,
No.
it's-
Is it the G5? I think it is. Yeah.
It's the really light one.
Okay.
I really like that one. I use like high ground keyboard.
Okay.
And then my monitor is like 144 hertz. So.
And this will definitely push 144 for sure. You could actually go 240. I mean, this with 13.7 with a 4080, you could get 400 to 500 frames on this. So you could do a 360 hertz
Wow.
easily, like if you wanted to.
I limit my FPS. Does that do anything? Like.
No. I mean, like, not really. I mean, like, so we just got finished testing with Zemi and Takata, who Zemi and Takata are their FPS, Pro Fortnite players, and actually showing that there is a noticeable difference in terms of you jumping from 60 to 120 and even 120 to 240 in terms of your ability from a peripheral standpoint, given the refresh rate, to actually improve your response time. And it's by as much as 30 milliseconds.
I thought like if I limit it, it'll make it better for my computer. Like in terms of.
So actually the better thing to do is what you care more about is making sure it's consistent for your monitor. So actually unless you're hitting a 144 and it's locking there, the better thing to do is to unlock the frame rate so that way it's staying well north, which means you're getting it the entire time. So yeah, so that's what usually has a tendency to be better.
Okay.
And then the other thing too is that one other thing too is just making sure you're not doing anything like FSR, DLSS, or anything like that. Main reason being is that you don't want any latency, so running reflex or whatever, which you'll have with there. So that way you're minimizing input latency, which is also going to help with your game. But I will say jumping from 144 to 240, especially on a game like Valorant, could actually make a big difference in terms of your overall playstyle. And improving your performance by, like I said, up to 30 milliseconds in terms of your ability to see something. Because if you think about it, at 144 hertz, it's 144. You're getting 144 refreshes versus 240. So you will pick things up, especially given what you're used to as a high-end FPS gamer, and then your periphery will actually be better. And we've actually shown that in the video.
Okay.
Which is actually pretty cool.
Okay, that's good information. I've locked it the entire time.
Somebody's saying more FPS equals a higher temp. So here's the deal: the RTX 4080 at load, even like, and you're playing. Are you playing at 1080p?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even at 1080p, at 13.7 on a 420 millimeter AIO, I mean that's not going to be any issue. I mean you're talking about probably in the high 60s at the most, right? Maybe even lower than that. And then your 4080 is only going to be in the 60s as well. So you don't have to worry about that at all. So, anyway, just a little bit more science. Engineers, we like to talk about
It's
that stuff.
interesting.
Yep. Okay, so what's next, Juan? We've gotten distracted. He's over there going,
Yes.
talk about your FPS again. What was that, Robey? Okay, cool. What's next?
Okay, so we're gonna do all the prep work for mounting our water block. So this plate here is gonna go behind the motherboard, and then I'm just gonna take off this sticky part for you.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Look at that with the clipping.
Yeah, these very useful. I use them for more things than I should. And then this is just basically just gonna go line up these 4 holes, but behind the board.
So this way, right?
No.
Oh, the other way.
So
Like,
Viptis
here, let me-
was saying 30 milliseconds seems to be a stretch. If you guys want to,
Back
the
here.
video will actually be out early next week.
here.
You can cut up to
Like this?
30
Yes.
milliseconds of
this-
response time
Yes.
as you jump up in. Like we've actually seen as much as 80. So somebody's average response, like if somebody like me who's a bit older, I might have 200 millisecond response time in terms of the ability to notice
should it
things
go?
peripheral. We saw people
the
jump
floor
all the way
should line
down
up
to
with
as low as 99
these.
milliseconds
Okay.
in terms of their overall response time. And I'm talking about human response time based on the amount of data that you're being presented at 144, 120, and at 240 hertz. So it's actually, and
Put
if
these
I
in.
mean, we literally
Yes.
will have the video that actually proves it. So. It's 140 degrees.
then
Will the result in
small
higher
side,
temps
yes.
for my PC? Yes, your ambient temp does absolutely affect your how hot your PC runs. Sorry, I mean if you're running something on the sun, it doesn't matter how big. It doesn't matter how big the AIO is. Unfortunately, it's going to run at the highest temp. Let's see what else. Anything else from the other questions? Not really. Okay, so when is your stream anniversary? Is that coming up?
It's in September.
Okay, so it is coming up.
Yeah. It's coming up. I
Okay,
would
and
say.
so this is year 3?
This
would be
is-
the 3rd year? Is this your 3rd year
Yeah.
stream anniversary?
Yeah.
Okay, big plans. We got anything big happening for the stream anniversary?
I have no idea. Actually, my birthday is in September as well.
Okay, so it's a
So-
birthday / stream anniversary.
Yeah. Maybe a subathon. We'll see.
Have you done a subathon before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so how long did it go?
It was capped at cause I'm a little bit of a baby.
You're like, it was capped at 2 hours. No,
I
no, no.
know it was like maybe like 16 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's quite long.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so what is it like? So if you were going to do a subathon, what are some of the things that you do for your subathon? If we're working, we're spitballing. This is now becoming workshopping. We're workshopping her stream anniversary already. So what are some of the things you might do for your subathon?
Well, usually I do maybe jet voice trolling or what is it? Reading unban requests. What else have I done?
So that's a thing. So I know unban requests are always a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah.
I will say not as much for a lot of male streamers, but for you guys. So reading, what are some of the do those have a tendency to be pretty funny or no?
They can be funny.
Okay.
They can be triggering, I usually if they say one weird thing, I don't even
You're-
give them a warning. Some people do. They're nice, and I'm just they're banned.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, okay.
But then so I get nervous when I'm I have to read through these, but yeah, it's pretty. Some of them can be funny though.
Okay.
Some of them
okay.
are funny.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so which is why it's part of a subathon or whatever it
Yeah,
was. And then
yeah.
given year 3, what are some of the big milestones you've had since you've started streaming? What are some of your favorite streaming moments?
Honestly, subathons were one of my favorite because I don't usually stream for that long. So then streaming for that long made me feel I don't know, I accomplished something. I think also I did a jet voice troll video type thing. I've done a lot, but there was one where I paid someone to play Valorant with me on this app, and I thought it went really well because I trolled them pretty hard, and it was pretty funny. Or there will be games where I just play with random people and they're just really funny or weird. They're rapping and stuff, and I'm just this is so funny. I'm just dying. Yeah. Or just playing with my friends is really fun and funny, and I always
Okay,
have fun.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so do you look forward to the big milestone ones to find things like that? Because it's usually you save stuff like that for around milestones.
Yeah, I think at least lately I've been tending to not I've been wanting to make content that's more natural than me forcing something out.
Right.
So just me playing with my friends, I think is the best content that I can provide, which
Okay.
is people that I'm really comfortable with. Because if I'm not comfortable with someone, I'm not as I'm not showing my personality
Okay.
completely. So
Okay. Cool. Okay, it sounds like we are ready. We got the screws on, everything ready to mount.
Yes.
What is next, Juan?
Okay, next we are going to start working with the actual block itself. On this side, this is what it mounts with. And this will just slide in like so.
Let's see if we can get a little
that
bit
notch.
more on this side, and so that
Yeah.
way she can see. They can see a little bit better. Okay, cool. So there we go. And then what she's going to slide this onto here.
Yes,
Where? Here?
Yeah. So he'll
So-
show you.
Like that?
the other direction. No,
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. There you
Yes,
go. Yeah.
there you go.
Perfect. There we go.
Okay. Like that.
yes.
Yep.
Go ahead and slide it. You should feel it click into place.
I think that's.
Oh,
on.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then now it comes to time. What are we doing for thermal paste?
So we are using the included TH420 paste.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're just going to put the dot in the middle. I'm assuming for this one.
How do you?
There's a few. How are you doing it? This is a Skytech build. This is not a Robeytech. So let's see how would you do the thermal paste application on this one?
So because the LGA 12700K CPUs are a little bit elongated, I actually like to do an X where kind of the center of the CPU is, and then 2 dots on the top and bottom.
Okay. So why don't we see that? So this is a different technique than what I do because I'm a spreader. I cover
You're a
the
spread-
entire
okay.
IHS, which is that one way to make sure that hey, you have thermal paste everywhere. Let's see it. Let's see it on this one though. So we're gonna let him. We're gonna let him show you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do that on the CPU itself, and then for this, I usually lay it down. I
Yeah,
find
go ahead
that
and lay
makes
it down. Yeah, that way we get the full effect of the thing right here. Smiley faced.
Smiley face is a good one too.
Yeah. Oh, Robey is a spreader too. Yes, I am a very spreader. I'm like the Bob Ross of thermal paste, for sure. And here we go right here. So he does an X like that. And wow, Paul, that is a name. Okay, and then a little bit of and then I see little dots at kind of the top.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Something like that.
Okay, so now we've got our thermal paste applied, and then now it is time to put that on. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And then the most important part for optimal cooling, you
Is-
always want to leave the sticker.
Yeah, right. You definitely do not want to do that. That is what you don't want to do.
That is what you don't want to do.
Okay, so I'll take that, and then she is going to just basically put it in. I thought you were going to snip them. You're like, we don't need these wires. I was like,
No, these are also
those are
used-
kind of necessary.
Yeah. Before the actual step of installation, I like to take care of some cable management.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So this is a little. This is a little pro tip right here.
Yes. Pro tip.
So he's going to wrap it around like that, and then there you go. Now you can set it on there.
Okay.
You're just going to put it on each of the 4 screws. And that is the last time that CPU will see light for about 2 or 3, 4 years. When you think about it, it's actually pretty sad.
Sorry.
There you go.
Do I just like stick it or?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna screw it in with
Oh,
these.
screw it.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. And that is it. No more. There will be no more light.
No more light.
No more light for the CPU. That was it. The last time it will ever see light for a long, long time. So yes, how many times have you actually had a circumstance where you've left the sticker on?
A few.
Yeah.
A few. It happens to everybody.
And then I basically turn it on, and then people are like, almost like, why are my temps?
Yeah.
Like, why is this thermal throttling already? And then I'm like, oh, that's why.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, has it made it to customers? No.
No.
We have.
Yeah, you have enough checks and balances
Yeah,
to make sure something like that wouldn't happen. But
do our QC people give you grief for that? Yes. Yes. Well deserved. I might add.
absolutely, they're gonna give you grief for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, it's going pretty good. You're just putting in the screws here.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
sick.
Oop, what
I
happened?
heard that sound.
What was that? It's not supposed to make that sound.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Is this okay? So let me ask you this: based on your last installation, last time you built a PC, is this going easier or harder than the last time?
Oh, definitely easier. I mean, like, you guys are helping me a bunch. It's great. Last time, my cooler, I put the fans the wrong way or something. And
Oh,
then
really?
I had to, like, take it all out again and, like, re-screw everything. And it took, like, an hour because I was so confused. I was like, what's going on?
And then, okay, so it looks like we got one more.
Do I have to screw them like super tight?
Yeah, you want to get
Okay.
these you want to basically make sure that they are all the way, because the thing is that this is all about making sure. So what thermal paste does, and this is just a little science time with Robey. Almost kind of feel like we need a jingle for that. Science time with Robey. So what happens is you have the IHS, which is at the very top, that silver plate on the CPU. That's called your heat spreader. And what that does is that you look at it and you think it's absolutely flat, but it actually has a ton of imperfections. So by adding the thermal paste, as that compresses and then it touches the cold plate, what it does is it creates a seal between the two, and that's how the heat basically transfers. And usually the better the thermal paste, which can have an impact in terms of overall temps, is how good it can transfer heat between the IHS and the cold plate. So by creating the pressure, you're essentially making sure that that's secure and that heat's able to transfer more efficiently between the two surfaces. So that's your answer, right? Like, would you add anything to that?
No,
No,
well
okay.
said. I couldn't have said it better
Okay,
myself.
there we go. That's it.
Is
Okay, so that it?
I think it's good.
Nope, I'm just
No.
kidding. No, you're fine. No, I was just kidding altogether. Okay, guys. Well, at this point in time, what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a quick break, an 8-minute break. We're going to take an 8-minute break here. We're going to start transitioning because it's time. You've done all the fun stuff.
Yay.
Now What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are back in the studio. Now, you might have noticed somebody's missing, and it's not Juan. We actually have VChem is currently setting up. VChem, are you with us? We're going to the remote cam.
Hello.
There she is, all the way in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I don't know how she got there so quickly. Well, that was a nice. I like the poses. Like you were like literally.
Yeah, the headset's really cool. You know, I feel.
Okay, so real quick, VChem, what are we going to be playing? You said we're playing ranked only on your main account. Oh,
unranked.
Ranked only. You heard ranked too, right?
Oh
Ranked.
no. Oh.
No, so we're going to be playing unranked Valorant.
Right.
And then you're playing. Who are you playing again?
Reyna, I'm locking in Reyna.
Locking in Reyna. Okay, so we're gonna let you get started now. While you're getting started and getting into game and stuff like that, real quick, Juan, let's talk about Skytech, because I mean,
Sure.
a lot of people, we have new people coming in here. Many people, it's like what is it about the company? Like, what is your kind of philosophy when you think about getting a system at a Skytech system?
So our philosophy for Skytech, for sure, is we are gamers ourselves, so we wouldn't want to sell you something that we wouldn't buy. Our goal is just to give you the best possible systems that we can at a price, and they perform top-notch.
Okay. And so the big thing is, it's like for you, it's about choosing good parts. Like, for instance, right here, we have the Skytech Eclipse gaming PC. This is the one
Yes.
we're building for VChem. Don't worry, guys. If you're on VChem stream, she is coming back. She's just getting set up and everything's ready for going, and she'll get into a game. We've got it inside of like a G500a. There was a lot of thought put into building out this particular spec of a PC. You've got the airflow, everything like that. So
Yes.
for you guys, there's more than an option. You can buy a pre-built if like you want to
Yeah.
have the exact same PC that VChem has. You can go onto the site right now, check that Eclipse out. But you can also do custom, right?
You can, yes.
Okay, so what are some of the options that you have if you were going to buy a Skytech gaming PC?
So for custom, like I mentioned earlier, we try to kind of meet everybody's budget. So we have what our levels would be: Mark III, Mark V, Mark 7, and Mark 9.
So do the marks, what do the marks mean? Is it like, is there a theme here to the Skytech, like why it's called Mark or anything like that? Or no?
Not really. It would just be a good, better, best tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mark III is good, Mark 9 is best.
Best, yes.
Okay, got it. So we're following you. We're getting what you got. So you have options there, and then what are the custom? Like you can buy like just systems that are like off the shelf, ready to go. Like for instance, like the Eclipse.
Yes.
What are the custom options?
So for custom options, like let's say that you wanted to get more fans in this case, you wanted to get maybe a top mount 360, a different motherboard, just different GPU options, different RAMs, just things like that. We have a pretty decent range, if I would say so, of like customization options. As much as we can, of course. It's not going to be super bespoke or anything.
Okay, and then you can do stuff like you can add NVMe drives, all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
That's all within and there's just like, I'm assuming there's like an online configurator.
Yes,
that
we
lets
have a configurator, skytechgaming.com/custom. It's pretty intuitive, I would say. You can just go in there, and whatever your budget is, you can kind of play around with the parts.
And then the last thing is you guys also stream, right? Like, so I've
Yes.
seen a lot of people like, hey, you know, basically I won, it's good to see you, stuff like that. So if people wanted to see some more build streams of systems you made, where would they go and see that stuff?
Twitch.tv/skytechgaming.
Okay.
And we actually stream almost every day of the week. We have our build streams on Wednesdays and Fridays, 2 days a week. But we also have a little bit different type of content. We do retro gaming. That's with our other coworkers who are not here. We also have a giveaway show every week where we give away a PC.
Wow, every week, huh?
Every week.
Okay, so if you want to win a PC, tune in every week and then just DM Juan and he'll get you hooked up. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last thing is when you think about that, you guys have a really cool PC. You guys just got finished building, and so tell me a little bit about this, because this is not like anything else that you guys have in your arsenal right now.
Oh no, this is entirely bespoke. This is a extremely custom PC. We 3D printed the case.
Spike planted.
This build is actually in collaboration with Signal RGB, and the reason why that is because it's Diablo 4 themed. So what the build is a chest with 2 jars that are supposed to kind of match the in-game like mana and health jars, and when those get low, the actual physical jars will start, the brightness will change on that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
super cool build. If you were to look at it at first glance, you probably would not even be able to tell.
Yeah,
it's a
you wouldn't
PC.
even know it's a PC.
Yes.
But the best thing about that is, like, it's really good for hardcore players like myself who are like, oh my gosh, I'm low on life, and then this is a way to get it. And so, and this is a giveaway that people can get it on right now.
Yes, you can go to our website. It just went live yesterday. Get in on that. You have about 40 days to get in your entries, and you can actually do more than one entry on that.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so VKim, how is the rated? How is ranked going?
Hello. It is not going well. Deadlock. One of the teammates, he just decided to like not play the game. Like
What?
he fell off of the. He fell off and died on his own. Like he died by. I don't. I was like, okay.
So you're feeling really good about this so
Oh
far.
yeah, I'm feeling really good right now.
Okay. So
Like,
we're gonna see top tier, like AAA gameplay right now. Her face tells us so much. Okay, so now that we've got her up and going, we're gonna start having a conversation with her. What are we gonna do here? What's your? Let's go ahead and let you start building. What's next?
Okay, well, at this stage of the build, typically I would start tackling some of the cable management.
Okay.
Oh, the
So
thing I'm worst
I
at.
guess we can get in on that.
VKim just basically throwing down that she said that her cable management is better, and she better not
Oh
be
yeah,
disappointed.
definitely. Actually,
I will not
you're
disappoint.
Right.
She said her cable management is almost as good as the amount of aces that she pulls on a pretty consistent basis.
Oh,
True. I'm pretty consistent with my aces. I'm positive I can get like at least 2 this game.
Okay, cool. In this game, like one game.
Yeah. I think.
So for people who don't know Valorant, and you can get started. For people who don't know Valorant, VKim, what is like? Tell me about like the phases, because you're seeing like 5 phase, all that sort of stuff. So what's
Yeah.
kind of happening right now?
So this is like the, what is this, the 3rd round. And usually on the 3rd round, you buy full gun and util as much as possible. But in the 1st and 2nd rounds, you always buy classics or like kind of like smaller guns that don't do as much damage. The Vandal is the best, or the Vandal and the Phantom are arguably the best guns in the game. So this is where you would basically buy up on the Vandal or Phantom.
Okay. And what did you purchase?
I got a Vandal because recently I got a new skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
okay.
stream hasn't seen it yet, but the Prelude of Chaos, it came into my shop. I was like, I'm getting it right away. And if you haven't seen, I have the new fan as well. It's like, it was supposed to be like China exclusive, but then like everyone was so upset because the fan is so pretty, the knife, it's this knife, that it's so pretty.
Oh, wow.
That they wanted it, and so Valorant delivered, and now I have it.
And so, and these are all things, cosmetics that you can buy in the
Right,
shop.
right.
And can you only get them with money, or you can also earn in-game currency to do it too, or?
No, yeah.
It's money only. Those greedy guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it's working. Something's working because I mean, I got all the skins.
Yeah, you're like in this as well. So how much have you spent on skins?
Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Like back then, I used to be proud. Like I was like, oh, I haven't spent like a lot. You know, maybe a couple hundred. Now I think it's in the thousands. Like it's bad.
Like it's like, and do you feel like they are specifically knowing that you'll buy them, marketing them directly at you?
Yeah, because they're so cute. Like but the thing is, a lot of us have been wanting like cute like pink and purple skins, so we've been really asking for some. So we finally
that was
got
a crack shot.
Yeah. Yeah. But we finally got this purple fan, so I think this is like the closest to like the prettiest skin I've ever owned. But we want more. Valorant, we want more.
So listen up,
Take
Riot.
my money.
Yeah, they want your money. She wants to give you their money. She wants to give you more money. this is how you're making the public call to get it going in there.
Yes.
And then how often do they actually update the skins?
I think it's like, I actually don't know, but it's every act, I think, or no. No, I might be wrong on this, but chat can maybe fact check me. I think it's like maybe every month or so they come out with a new skin, but these days they've been actually like, their new skins have been good.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the Neo Frontier, the Sheriff, and it's really nice as well, so.
And then how long ago did this skin come out? Are we looking at like something coming out pretty soon, or?
Oh, it's come out recently, so I think like right now they're probably gonna wait a little bit because the fan came out like yesterday or something, and I was like, I'm on it.
Yeah, you were like ready to go.
Yeah, I tweeted it out saying I was like kind of really sad because I was like, Valorant, like the one time you make a really pretty skin and I can't have it, but you know they delivered. So
you're happy. Everything's good in your world.
Yeah.
And then how much is that? Like how many points? Like what does it go? Like how much did the fan cost you?
Oh my god, it was expensive. It was like 4,100. So that's like almost $50 for
$50.
I know. I heard the CS:GO ones are really like. They're like, I mean, they have a whole shop and everything. I heard all about that. That was really interesting.
That was still not, was it $50? Holy moly.
Yeah.
But you did it willingly.
Yeah. It's too pretty. I feel invincible. You know, I feel like a feather when I play the game.
But you're getting killed a lot, so I don't know if that's...
you know, that doesn't have any, you know, I don't know about that, you know.
You're like, with this knife, though,
yeah.
None of it counts against me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is, yeah. So, and sorry, that did not mean to sound as brutal as it was. You said you were invincible. It felt like in Leave and Play. You are way better at this than I am and ever will be, so let's be super clear. That was not a knock at all.
No,
so
I don't mind. I mean, I'm not good. I'm not good at this game. I admittedly, you know.
So, and then, so you're going through the bite now. You have two different sides, or is this always like, is it the same? Because like CS:GO, they have terrorists versus
right.
But is there anything like that in Valorant?
Yeah. So right now we're on defense, which means we're defending from. It's basically very similar to CS:GO, where there's a spike right here, and then we're defending it so that they don't plant. Because if they plant, we have to defuse the bomb. So that's our goal. So. It'll be like some people stay A, some people stay mid, and then B, and then we'll be like, oh, who went? Where did they go? Where did the enemy team go? And where did they plant? And we're trying to stop them from planting or defusing. We're trying to defuse the bomb.
Now, question for you: when you think about like, there's a lot. It feels like there's a lot more to this. I think a lot of people think Valorant's actually fairly simple, but in reality, it's actually pretty complex in terms of strategy, etc.
Yes.
How long do you think it took you to kind of get your feet wet, so you kind of knew the right way to play?
Honestly, it took me a while because I think there's a lot of abilities in this game. Compared to CS:GO, I heard there's like a lot more abilities, and it's a lot of teamwork actually. I thought back then like if I had good aim, that'd be everything, but actually I would say that strategy and teamwork matter more than your aim. And like knowing your corners and angles matter a lot. Yeah, and like I would just say, like, you need to know your abilities and the agent you're playing really well, because each agent has a different ability.
Right.
Yeah.
And I wasn't saying Valorant is new. I'm saying that basically it's like believe it or not, it has nothing to do with people knowing whether knowing of the game or not. It's just a lot of people don't know the ins and outs of the game. So you might look at something where something looks super simple, where in the end there's actually a lot more to it than people expect. So
definitely,
believe it or not, like there are a lot of people, not everybody knows everything. And so given that we're streaming to Skytech, Intel, my channels, etc., this is all good information for people who might look at this and say like, wow, this really does have really great skins, whatever it was. What does it take to play? That's what we're trying to introduce. So I think one of the things we have to be really careful with, and I think this is something even you were talking about, VKim, is as community members in these games is assuming that everybody has the same amount of knowledge and actually being more welcome and opening to people explaining, so that way your community can grow and it feels more welcoming is kind of the point. Yeah. Wouldn't you agree, VKim?
Yeah, I totally agree with that because, I mean, obviously for me too, I play this game and I want as many people to know about this game as possible because it's so fun. I think it's a really fun game, and definitely I want more like females to be encouraged to play like FPS games. I would think that that's like a very, I don't know, like. And I have been seeing a lot more females playing like Valorant and stuff, so I really enjoy that. And I want as many people to be as encouraged as possible to play this game. So of course, like giving as much information as possible would be very nice and helpful.
Yeah. And that's what we're trying to do, right? So it's like even though you might feel like I'm asking like really pointed questions to somebody who builds. I mean. Right, you and I have built how many machines? Like between the two of us, probably in the actually it might be close to 10,000 when you really think about it. How many PCs that we've built? And every time when I sit there and I have people come in, we'll break down the basics because the other thing too is you never know who's watching doing this. Now, Kim, you can't see the stream right now, so I'm gonna have Juan actually. What are we working on in her build? Like she's anticipating. Having an awesome PC by the time this is over. So what are we doing right now? Help me explain it.
So at this stage, I'm currently cable managing the fan connections. And the great thing about these Thermaltake fans is you can actually just daisy chain them into each other. So a row of 3 fans, 2 cables each, can turn at the end of it into just 2 cables all together. So that's really nice. Currently doing that. And what I'm actually going to do, a little bit of a sneaky thing, was I'm actually going to leave all of these cables here in front to be hidden by the actual front panel.
Okay. And then how many zip ties, if you were going to guess, how many zip ties do you think you'll use in this build by the time we're done?
25.
25.
Wow.
Okay, let's mark it. 25 zip ties.
30 seconds
VKim,
left.
how many zip ties do you have in your current build?
None. Oh my god, I shoved it all in the back.
So you will have 250%
Wow.
more than she did, is what it sounds like. Zero.
0.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm being exposed.
I wasn't trying to. I was just going to. I didn't know you were going to go in there.
No, I don't think you're. I feel like I just, when I heard 25, I was like, wow.
What is the most you've ever done used in a build? I know what mine is.
You know what you're...
Yeah,
honestly, I will admit, I rarely keep count. I kind of just send it. Whatever feels right is what I do. But I'm actually interested to hear how many you've done.
So mine, I think, and Blondie can correct me, I think the highest that I've had is like 56.
Oh my goodness.
56. That was a Corsair, all Corsair build.
Oh.
It might have been in the 60s. But yeah, it was. I actually should invest in zip tie companies.
Yeah, right?
Zip tie companies, yeah, because we use a lot. Because to be honest, like for me, I try very hard to hide as much as I possibly can,
yes.
and it's
Less
a little,
is more.
Less is, I mean, so, but at the same time, like it's like getting in there, guys. If you've never done, here's the deal: go do a 5000T. 5000T build with 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 fans.
Ooh.
Dude, that's a lot. You have a lot. Yeah, you used to use a lot of cables prior to 2023. We finally got the with the IQ Link, right? Which, you know, at some point in time, obviously what used to be that now down to like 4 cables, which is pretty awesome. So thank you, Org, for keeping me honest. He's like, you single-handedly support multiple zip tie companies.
Yeah. I think personally, this here alone
I
probably
love this.
said.
I actually love this. Like this is his basically it's just filled with zip ties. I need to get one of these. I think I'm just gonna take this one. And then you can make another one right there.
Fair
But
enough.
there it is, the Skytech Gaming zip tie collection.
Yes,
And the
3
good thing is
different
he's got the 3 different sizes right there. Though I use some that are bigger than this for the
Really?
PSU ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think you need to up your game.
Oh, okay.
Oh snap, throwing it down.
Fighting word.
Fighting words. This is how you fight this is how you fight if you're a PC builder,
Nerds
VKim.
fight.
This is how nerds fight. On guard. Okay, she is. Look at it. She's got the focus face.
I'm not even. I died. I'm focusing on my teammate.
You do look super focused right now.
I'm like, get it. You got this.
You got this. This person cannot hear you at all, and you are like, okay. So which were so the funny thing is like a lot of people. I was actually we went to IEM in Dallas, and people were watching CS:GO, and it was basically two teams, and the one team was so far ahead in the defense round, but then it switches to offense, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's, believe it or not, like you may, even though you might be super far ahead, a lot can happen because one is easier than the other. Is that correct, Vikim?
Yes. Oh my God, it stresses me out. Like the other day, I had a game where our team went 9-3, and then we lost. I was like, because we went from defense to offense, and then we lost, and I was like, oh my God, like. There's no, and it was so sad. And then the next game after, we were 3-9, and then we switched to defense, and then we started winning, but then we lost that. So.
But then you got the fan, and you were unstoppable.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm, currently have 6 kills. That's, that's unstoppable, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely unstoppable.
Wow, they did not see that guy at all.
Yeah, that was good.
That was, well, except for he didn't kill both of them. So
yeah, he had a judge though. So.
Yeah. He should have used another gun. I have no idea about the names of these guns. I was like,
So
he should not have used that gun.
The judge is like more close range.
Yeah,
so I
exactly.
think that if he had a different gun, because the other guy was a little further, then I think he would have won that.
So Vkim, question for you. Do you use aim labs? Like, have you used aim labs to help train at flicking, perception?
I have used it. It actually does help, but I think, like, I stopped using it. I think I do like DMs more, but aim labs does help a lot. I remember when I did do it, it really helped with like flicking and like finding, like locking in. But I think also what's really good is like crosshair placement, which just means like your crosshair is the dot in the middle, and like just knowing where to place that. Because if you place it too low, then it doesn't hit the enemy's head, and we're trying to get like the head. Or if you place it too high, like it's gonna miss. So just knowing where to place your crosshair in every corner on the maps is very, I think, important.
Yeah, because I've noticed, like, I watched some pretty like high-ranked Valorant players. And these guys are whatever the top tier is, right? Which is, and so like there's a whole art of like flipping around corners and stuff like that, which is actually pretty important.
Yeah.
Somebody says, we need to teach Robey the e-dating aspect of Val.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that you don't need to know about that.
Okay. I was like, maybe e-dating means something very different, and I'm like, but it doesn't sound. It sounds like
it's just like it's a whole thing in Valorant. I don't know why, but there's so many like e-daters in Valorant, and it's become a meme.
Okay.
Where like people will just be like, his, like their usernames are like his and hers, or like his kitten and her like, I don't know, kitten, like it's just like really cringe. And I'm like, there's no way.
Okay, so the thing is that you're saying that this might be, if you're potentially in a marriage or dating problems, this could be a potential way to save said relationship as long as you are using matching names.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm getting thumbs up on that one from a bunch of people.
You know what? Go for it. Why don't you guys e-date? Yeah, become the cringe couple on Valorant. Yeah, people have, believe it or not, actually met each other off of like Valorant. But it just become a meme. Like.
So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that I learned. So here's the deal, like, I'm an innocent guy when it comes to a lot of this stuff, and so I remember I was playing Final Fantasy 11 back in the day, which is a while ago, and I met there was a girl who I used to go and game and all that sort of stuff at, and we used to do like dunes and all that sort of stuff in the game. So anyway, I was like doing this, and we were walking through the main town, and somebody was actually getting married in the game. and she was like, and we were like, we're watching this, and she was like, did you know that you could do this? And I was like, yeah, I've heard about this. She's like, do you want to get married in the game? And I was like, wow, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be down to do that and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, come to find out later on, she was like, hey, we found out I found out she lived pretty close, and she was like, hey, do you want to meet in person and maybe talk a little bit about, because we were like, our name was on the waiting list.
Oh.
And I was like, well, yeah, sure. Let me just talk to my wife and make sure she's cool.
Oh my
and she goes, and then all of a sudden she's like, wait, you're married? And I was like, yeah. I mean, like, what did you think? Like, dude, this is like fake or whatever. Anyway, she got super mad at me. I was like, I didn't know. So then she was like thinking that I was like leading her on. I was like, what? It's a video game. This means nothing.
That's
like,
so
but
funny.
apparently it really did.
No, it does. It does. Like, people are serious about it.
I was like, so anyway, she got super mad at me, and I felt really bad. But I was like, I wasn't hiding. I wasn't trying to hide. It just like, it never comes up in the thing. It's like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? I'm married. You know, is that what I'm supposed to say like every time or whatever it was? But now I've learned. I think I just need to come into any game and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Just so you know, I'm married.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually true. Because, like, even in Valorant, they sometimes, like, will try to, like, hit on you and stuff. And I'm like, there's no way in a video game. Like,
yeah, I know. It's like,
I'm just trying to shoot heads.
It never, yeah, it's like all in all, it's like, dude, all I'm trying to do is magic burst. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, there is no long-term relationship here. But now, from now on, I'm just like, anytime, hey, Juan, just, you know, I'm married.
But you know, like, nowadays, people, like, find each other online a lot of the times. And it's like, it's different now, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's like, if people are like, you know, you don't think, like, I guess the thing was, is like, we never talked about dating or anything like that. Like, she never brought it, like, all of a sudden it was just like, I thought we were friends, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think that this was like going in there, and it's like, it's not like we had like any serious conversation. We had like just regular stuff. I don't know.
You were a victim.
I was a victim, but apparently somebody said that I essentially catfished this person. I was like, I did not do that. I don't even know how to do that. I was feeling really bad. So anyway, e-dating, that's what I know about e-dating, and now I know. I'm just gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find out where VChem is, then always create characters that are like his puppy, her puppy, and then just jump in and like make it feel like it's much bigger than it actually is.
Oh my gosh. It's like cringe, but sometimes it's funny. Like, it's funny. It makes for good content.
Now here's the thing. Have you seen any like super cracked like e-dating teams, like, you know, where it's like they're always first and second? Because that would actually be pretty interesting, right? Like,
I think I have actually, and like like it's usually like a Sage and a Jet, which means like the Jet is like someone that goes in. They're like the duelist, which duelist just means like you go in first and you attack, like you're very aggressive of a player.
Yeah.
And then the Sage
like
usually is like the healer. So they'll go like Jet and Sage as like a healer. So then I don't know, one of them will heal the other one, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's really funny, but it's cute sometimes, and like there will be like cracked people. Sometimes they do like Jet and Reyna, which Reyna's also like a very aggressive player, so they'll both play aggressive, and then they're both really cracked, and I'm like, damn.
Okay,
like,
okay. So, and then again, if you were going to do this, like I'm trying to think of, no, that doesn't work. So never mind. I forgot how I was going to answer that question. One other thing too, when you think about Valorant and kind of like as you've kind of gone through, do you feel like the game is having, like in terms of the meta and stuff like that, that there's a lot of changing and stuff that's been happening?
Yes, because I feel like actually Riot does a really good job of like basically keeping.
Are you dead again?
What
Because I just noticed your hands are like literally up in the thing. I'm like,
oh
wait.
yeah. In the game. Yeah. I'm always dead. You know, I'm usually spectating.
I was like, you're doing really good for using no hands. She's like, I control everything with mind powers.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying.
We're talking about the meta. You said.
Oh yeah. So like, Riot does a really good job of just like keeping everything in check. Meaning like if there's any bugs or anything, they like fix it as soon as possible. Or like if we feel like, oh, like one champ is too overpowered or something, they fix that as soon as possible. So I feel like it's always changing. I mean, even the maps, like they took off like some maps and then they brought like new ones, and like every few months or so, we have like a new act, which means like new map or new agent will come out, new skins will come out, you know. So there's like cinematics and everything, and they do a good job of like marketing that. So
question I have is like, do they actually like again? Do they change the meta pretty dramatically? Like for instance, TFT, when a new set comes out, it's all 100% different. So, or does it do agents like powers changes or stuff like that, or is it all the meta controlled basically by new agents and maps?
I would say that no, because like the agents also get a little bit of changing as well. Like for example, Chamber, like a while ago, he was really strong of an agent, but then they like basically made him weaker. Like his abilities, they made it a lot weaker so that it became more like balanced. Or like Phoenix was really weak, and then they made him his abilities stronger.
Down B.
Oh, you almost had 2 of those.
Yeah, I don't know. He like disappeared.
He did. He's actually literally did. Oh, there he
just
is.
disappeared.
I found him.
That's funny.
And then, so what are some of the? So again, for you, like for just getting better, is it just pretty much just playing? What is your stream schedule actually? Like, how often do you actually stream?
Oh my gosh, I'm a pretty degen gamer, but recently I've been like a little better. Meaning like I will stream at like 9 p.m. till like 1 a.m. sometimes.
Oh wow, okay.
But usually I don't have like a schedule. I try to stream like 2 or 3 times a week, and then I try to stream for like 3 to 4 hours at least. But yeah, that's pretty much my schedule, and I usually play with like 5 people. But lately, like my streams have been lacking because my computer has just been dying on me. Like I'm like.
So we're fixing that
Yeah.
right now, just so you know. And then if there are any issues, what happens, Skytech? Juan goes to your house and fixes it.
Yeah,
Personally.
I actually have his phone number, so I'm gonna. Actually, can you give me your social security?
And your credit card.
Yeah, everything.
Bank info.
Yeah.
And then, so the other thing too is you talked about wanting to be a content creator. When you were a kid, like, was that like your dream, or like,
my gosh,
was there
yes.
was okay? So
Yeah.
where did the art come in? Like, what made you decide to do art major?
I always also really liked art. I feel like content creation, like editing and art, kind of have a correlation to each other
Okay.
too. I've always been into like entertainment and art, and the stuff that where I create something and then it like gets put out to an audience, if that makes sense, and like something that's like aesthetically pleasing. I'm just a very visual person, so I want things to be like aesthetic. I want things, and I love like different colors, like. So I think, but back then I was really into Minecraft, and like I literally had a Minecraft YouTube, and I got like 1,000 subscribers back then, and I was like, oh my god, I got 1,000, and I was like so into it. So I was always into content creation.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
and then from there, what specifically, like with your art degree, what is it that you're hoping to accomplish with your art degree?
Oh, honestly, I want to be, you know, better at art, obviously, better at like drawing, in terms of drawing, and I want to be better at what do you call it, digital art. Maybe to the point where I can like take commissions or something. That's something that I've always wanted to do.
Player standing.
Because back then too, in high school, I did art for 4 years. So I mean, art has always been a part of my life. My dad was like an artist and everything, like a graphic designer. So I always have liked that genre. But I think I really fell in love with like animators and like drawing artists, and even like for streams and stuff, you know, like a stream starting soon screen, or like in your About Me tab, like people that draw, or even like the little, what do you call those, emotes that
Yeah.
people make.
Yeah.
Like I want to become an artist that can make like emotes, like those starting soon like animations. I want to like try to venture out into that field if I, you know, have the chance. So I would try to use my art degree to get better at that and hone skills.
And how far are you into your art degree right now?
I'm 3rd year, so next year's like my last year.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's like your still plan is to just continue with content creation. Do you think you'll move your schedule up, or you think you'll keep a similar schedule? I mean,
I feel like I will have more time definitely, because like also I started this during COVID, and during COVID like my classes were mostly online, so it was a lot more easy. But then like now that it has died down, like most of my classes are in person, and that really does like make things more difficult for me to like keep a stream schedule plus like go to school and everything like that. But I think once school is over, I can really like focus on like one thing, right? Like one thing that I'm truly passionate about and planning to do. And I do, like I said, want to venture out into like vlogs and like maybe different style videos. And yeah.
Okay, so for folks who don't know, if you're joining us now, what we're doing is we're building a PC with Skytech for VChem. Let's go through the specs real quick. While she actually, we're gonna let her go get an ace real quick because she hasn't had a chance to. Basically, we've been distracting her, so we're gonna give her some little bit of game time. So here's a PC we're building for her. Intel 13700K. We got that ASRock Z690, which has been updated and is good to go. Don't worry, I know some people are like 13.7. Yes, we've updated the BIOS. We have an Asus TUF Gaming GeForce RTX 4080. We've got a WD Black SN850X, a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. That Kingston Fury DDR5, 32 gigs at 5200 mega transfer. Yeah, the Phanteks Eclipse G500a. We got that Thermaltake 420 millimeter AIO that we have front mounted here, and then we've got that Gamdius. Is it Gamdius? Yeah, Gamdius Helios P2 1000 watt PSU. And so again, really great case. Lots of RGB, which was super important. Very important to VChem that she had a lot of RGB there. And then because lights equals better FPS for sure, right? As a hands down. And then where are we at now, Juan? Like in terms of, let's give VChem an update on the PC build. What's happening? So look, I see fans.
Yes.
Fans are done.
So I have finished cable managing the fans, and then I'm currently working on all the front panel connectors at the moment. As you can see, I am making my way down. I like to work.
Are you making your way downtown?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I like to work.
You were thinking that too, were you?
Yeah.
I like to work from top to bottom. That's just how I roll.
Vanessa Carlton. I mean, she's a national treasure. I mean, that's all we have to say. Okay, so one thing that we did hear from VChem is she does like to sometimes sing on her streams. What are the songs of choice? Like, is it like some T-Swizzle? Are we doing some like hardcore guar? Like, you know, like raging? Like, what is the songs that we might could we get a breakout voice moment from VChem?
Oh my goodness, I love K-pop.
Okay.
So I sing a lot of Korean songs.
Okay.
I'm Korean, so I love like K-drama. I love K-pop. I actually love anime as well. So like anime music. I think that's like mostly my genre, or R&B sometimes. I do like Keshi. Like I like a lot of R&B artists.
Okay.
But yeah, I sing a lot of like K-pop.
Okay, so a lot of K-pop. So we're talking like Backstreet Boys. I'm just kidding. That was a complete joke. I know people are like, wait, they're not. Here we go.
That's A-pop.
That's A-pop.
A-pop, yeah.
A-pop.
A-pop.
Yeah, A-pop for sure. So you big K-pop fan, which is awesome. So how, like, is it a song per stream, or is this like something that like all in all, like as you get in, like you're just like this, it feeling like a singing day?
30
Yeah,
seconds left.
it's like a feeling like a singing. Some days I'll be like, okay, after my like Valorant session, I'll be like, guys, karaoke time. I'll sing you guys a few songs and then end stream there.
Really? So like you straight up karaoke and everything, huh?
Yeah. Like some days I just feel like it. I don't know, and it's a good stress reliever, I think.
Okay. And then you said you wanted to make music. What kind of music? Is it an instrument? Like, what is it that you want to learn? Are you going to want to learn to play like the harpsichord? Like, where are we going in your musical journey?
I really like I don't know how to explain, like technical sounds, like sounds that you can make on the
Yeah, on a on a soundboard or whatever it was. Yeah.
And I love singing, so like a voice.
So
like, sing,
remixing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you're either going to be like the next like Martin Garrix or Deadmau5, but like K-pop version. So like K-pop,
gonna
if
start
like
raving.
David Guetta met like Blackpink met 98 Degrees
Yes.
met Garth Brooks. Like that's what we created a new genre, K-pop country dance EDM. This is what it is, right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
I love Blackpink, so they're so bad. They're so great.
Have you got to watch any of it live?
No, I haven't seen Blackpink. I really want to. I know they went to Coachella, and I was like, oh my god, like they look so good. Like, and I mean like bad as in like.
Yeah, I know what you.
Baddie.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is like, do you think you could have gone if you didn't buy the fan? Like, do you think that $50 could have gotten you over?
You know what? But I don't regret buying the fan. I still don't regret it.
That's awesome. Okay, so we have a good idea. So if you ever thought about getting out of content creation, say for instance, everybody's like, no, the fan is beautiful. If you were getting out of content creation, what would be some alternative like jobs that you might look into? Like what would be your backup plan? Let's say for instance, Twitch collapsed. The world is anti-streamer. Where is VKim going to work?
Yeah, and I've always told this to like my viewers as well, who like ask about content creation and getting into streaming. But I would say that you should always have a backup, like never just like go into something and like. Obviously, it's great to have like the dream and everything, but I think like. Obviously, I have a backup, and I, have my degree or want my degree for that backup. So I have been looking into UI UX design.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, if streaming doesn't become like a thing, which of course I love streaming and everything, but if it doesn't work out, I still have like a backup plan. And I recommend for like anyone who's not like a super like big shot streamer, or they're just getting into streaming, to not only have their mind set on just streaming, have like some sort of backup. Yeah.
So when you did UI UX design, so I don't know if you know this, I was actually a game developer for 20 years. What are you looking at? Game design? Is it UI design for applications? Like, there can be other things for like movies, etc. Like, what are you UI UX if you had your dream job?
I feel like games would be so cool because I love games.
Right.
Either that or like a fashion website. I love fashion as well. Or like just like websites like. Maybe in the graphic design sort of. I mean, I feel like UI UX design is like towards the graphic design like area. I would say. Yeah, I would say either like fashion or gaming. Those are my two like biggest like genres that I really am into.
Yeah, people are saying people did not know. I mean, if you've ever played Halo, Forza, Fable. I worked on Rise, Son of Rome. Yeah,
wow.
Rise, Son of Rome, Project Gotham Racing, Crackdown. Those are all games that I have worked on, and I have been a part of both game design, production, and test. Actually, is where I started. So, but I think I've got what 45 games, almost 40 games under my belt.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like we did a bunch, but then some of them,
Yeah, I noticed you like really know a lot of games, because some of the games I didn't really know, but like you're like very knowledgeable in like games, like knowing a lot of games.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do game design and you're gonna work in games, then it's just like streaming, right? Like you start to get to know everybody going from there. And so I have friends, like for instance, for Riot. Basically, Katarina works at Riot. My other friend, Brenna Duffett, who I used to do a PC building show, she also works at Riot. And then I have friends who work at Bungie. Obviously, my friends like Phil and Aaron and those guys who all have worked at Xbox forever. So I've actually Mike Ybarra, the president of Blizzard, was my boss on Rise, Son of Rome. So like these are all people that we've had the chance of working with. I have friends like, for instance, Josh. who has pumped Josh Gerwin, who's the head of marketing for Diablo 4. So it's been pretty awesome. So getting to know this stuff, yeah. So yeah, it's working in game development is an eye-opening experience, just kind of like it is also for being a streamer. Like, you never know until you're in there, and then when you get it, it's like it's a really rad job. And I'll be honest, man, UI UX is one of those super important roles, because it's all about eye tracking, learning what people are seeing, how cognitive it is, how high heavy cognitive load, and then people being able to understand at a glance what's happening. So it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that dude just was. Oh, you weren't playing, but still, he was there. Like, I was just like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, no, it's pretty off. Okay, so where are we at? Are you stopping? Are we done?
With this section, yes.
Okay.
So I've cable managed all the front panel cables. There are no more cables to manage.
Okay, we are out of cables to manage.
Yes.
So
Wow.
what we want to do is we really want to get to this point where the last thing we have to do is put in the GPU.
Sounds good.
So you're going to go to PSU next?
Yes.
Okay, so we're
Let's do
doing
it.
the PSU. We're adding the power. Is just now she interested in UI UX? I think this is something you've talked about before, I'm assuming.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Yes. I tend to like not really talk too much about like my, I guess, like personal, like what I want to do and things like that a lot, because I mean, obviously when I stream, I have like a couple times, but like I'm like mostly playing Valorant and stuff. But yeah, I am really interested in like art and that kind of stuff.
So tell us a little bit about your, like, what viewer experience you have when people watch you stream. Like, do people come in and you're playing mostly ranked and it's very, very focused try hard, or is it more of like a let's chill, let's talk, let's make cupcakes kind of experience? Like, when you think about your stream and your stream vibe, what is that really like for your viewers?
I think back then I used to do a lot of like trolling like content where I would like basically get on with random people and just like talk to them or try to like get them to talk. But I think these days, like after I started playing Valorant and like kept getting into it, I was like, okay, I want to get better at this game. So then I got like really into like trying really hard. So then I would like, or at least these days, I 5-stack with like 4 other people that are my friends, and we try to win. So a lot of times it's like comms with them, but also a lot of times there's like funny moments where we're like trolling and stuff, where we'll be like, haha, like laughing and all jokes, but we definitely are more like, we calm. We're
Okay.
not like super serious though, because
Right.
it's kind of like everywhere. Like we're like all like screaming at each other. Yeah.
And then do you guys do like the esport chatter? Like, he's mid, he's 10, 10, 5, 5. He's yellow, he's cracked, he's cracked. Okay.
Yeah.
So people can like expect that kind of high level of play and sounding that way when they watch you stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, you talked about getting into vlogs and all that sort of stuff. What kind of vlogs? Is it like everyday vlogs? Is it travel vlog? Like, if you had your dream in that regard, what kind of content might we see in your vlogging YouTube channel?
Like, I really have been liking, there's like some vloggers that I really like that are like Korean American, based in like, I don't know, they just have a very like cute and aesthetic vibe to them.
Who name some of them? Who are like?
So like Sarangho, she's like this vlogger, and then Michelle Choi, she's based in New York, and she posts very like aesthetic vlogs where she just like filming her everyday life in New York.
Okay.
But her life itself, like, or just her vlogs are very like pleasing to the eye, I would say, and she's just like cleaning or like doing daily tasks, but it looks very like nice, and like she'll be like eating and like hanging out with friends. And then with Sarangho, like what she does is a lot of times like she goes to Korea and stuff, and like she'll like post herself going to cafes and eating like really good foods with like she loves like Hello Kitty and Sanrio, and
Right.
I love like that vibe. And she'll post like she'll buy a lot of like Hello Kitty things and
Right.
then like show that. So kind of like very chill vlog vibes. Yeah. Yeah.
And when you say pleasing and aesthetic, are you talking about it's more about the camera, like how it's shot, transitions, like
Right.
basically, the lighting, etc., or do you mean like a pleasing in terms of composition, etc.? What is it that you enjoy the most about those particular vlogs?
I think it's like less talking, and
Okay.
it's more of just them like, oh, like showing like, them sitting down and like, oh, hey, today I'm gonna go get coffee, and then it's like them sitting down with their friend and stuff. It looks very like natural, basically. Yeah.
And I noticed, I mean, even before we got, wow, you just started with getting shot at. You didn't get killed, which is cool. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, no, there you go. So when you talk about, for you in particular, like you did some vlogging even here. What is it like for you? Has it been learning about cameras? Have you been learning a lot about like how to particular like color coding or color grading, all that sort of stuff? Or like what is it that you've been like? How have you been growing that craft?
I think it's mostly like the difficult part has been to get B-roll, like because like I noticed that like when I vlog, like I'll film, I feel like I'm filming a lot, but actually when I clip it all up, it's like not a lot. So I
Right.
have to get a lot of like B-roll. A lot of times it's like me like eating and stuff too, but even just getting like shots of like an aesthetically pleasing angle is really hard. Like, or when I go to restaurants and I have to pull out a big camera, I get very like,
It's intimidating.
yes. I think that's been the hardest part because when I stream, I'm at home. But like when I'm vlogging, like it'll be like I'm hanging out with my friends, and then they're like, "Oh, you're pulling out a camera." They're not like all YouTubers, so it's like a bit awkward sometimes. Yeah.
Have you found it? Have you had any circumstances where that's kind of like not gone the way that you have? Like people react poorly to that, or is it for the most part people have been pretty chill about it?
I think they've been chill. It's just like sometimes, like I guess I'll like vlog, and then I don't notice on my camera that maybe like, because it'd be like, oh, you're kind of like really close to your camera.
Oh, really?
Like when I'll eat, sometimes like it's zoomed in really close, but like on my screen it doesn't look like that. But then I'm like, oh shoot, like on the camera it looks like that, and that's the only shot I have, and I have to just like edit that. I think editing also takes like a pretty long time, so yeah.
Okay. And then how long have you been doing the vlog stuff, like the vlog style stuff?
I did it a lot like when I went to Korea. This like I whiffed. I did it a lot back. Like I think when did I go to Korea? I literally forgot. I think it was like last year I went. And then I've been trying to get more into it recently again. But it is a bit vulnerable. It's a vulnerable part of my life, where I have to like show my like house and stuff,
Right.
or like my rooms. But yeah, I've been slowly getting back into it because I was into it when I went to Korea, but then I stopped posting for a bit, and now I'm trying to get back into it.
Got it. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
And so, and then like for the most part, do you feel like if people want to see your vlogs, is it up on your YouTube channel? Because I know you do a lot of Valorant content.
Right. So it's on a different channel. Because I just don't want it to like intervene with like my, because Valorant and vlogs is kind of different. So I put it on like a different channel, like all my vlog content, and I also have posted like covers on that channel as well. But yeah, that's how I plan on like separating basically like what I like.
And then what about like you do what kind of Valorant content, like what kind of gaming content can people expect on your main YouTube? And is it YouTube, TikTok, every place it's all Valorant content, or
Yeah. My main stuff is Valorant content, and what people can expect is like I post a lot of funny clips. Like there'll be like funny moments or funny clips, and in the middle of those, there's like some montages where I'll be, like maybe I popped off one round or something, with like a bit of music. But for the most part, my Valorant content is pretty like, I would say, cute and like very funny. I would say it's funny. Yeah, so that's what they can expect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, Juan, how are we
Yes.
doing? We're working on PSU at this point in
Yes,
time.
we are.
You want to show? So is it like you've got it in?
I do.
So PSU's in, and now at this point in time, you're just making it look pretty.
Exactly. So power supply is installed. I'm currently working on the EPS or CPU power cables at the moment. Just making that run.
Okay, and then again, let's just show real quick because people are asking, what is do you know what's going on? So for people who don't know, VKim is here. We were here building the PC together. Now we're doing the cable management. She was like, I'm out. I want to have nothing to do with this.
No.
So I'm going to go play
Goodbye.
some Valorant while you guys do that. And so she is currently playing Valorant. We are currently building this PC. Let's show you the specs again. This is the Skytech Eclipse gaming PC. That we're building for her, which if you're interested, you can check it out down in the description below, or we're posting it on the individual Twitch chats and stuff like that. It is a Core i7 13700K, so a 13th gen Intel CPU. We got that ASRock Z690C/G5 motherboard. The GPU, which she's very excited about, the Asus Tough Gaming GeForce RTX4080, which is going to be the last piece we're putting in. We're probably about, what, like 5 minutes away from probably being able to put that in.
5 to 10.
5 to 10 minutes to get that put in. We got a 1 terabyte WD Black SN850X NVMe drive. We got 5200 mega transfer Kingston Fury Beast DDR5, 32 gigs, which is awesome. And again, great pairing. It'll have XMP, so we'll be overclocked and all that sort of jazz. We got the Phanteks Eclipse G500a, which has got all of that extra RGB. So again, we'll have the light bar on the side, so it's going to light up like a Christmas tree, which gives you way more RGB. We've also got all RGB fans. So we've got the 4 main RGB 140 millimeter fans from Thermaltake, on top of that 420 millimeter AIO, which is going to look absolutely incredible. And then we've got the Gamdius Helios P2 1000 watt PSU. And then, like I said, and then after that, we've got about, 25-ish zip ties, and I think we charge $1 per each one,
Yes.
$1 per zip tie. So we're at about $25 worth of zip ties right here. And so you guys are just seeing here, we're just wrapping up the very end. Usually, when you watch in Mod Workshop, you'll see me building. I'm getting a break today because we actually have Juan here from Skytech. So he's doing all the building today. It was basically a Juan and VKim build, though I did do some. I did do some stuff in there. I helped. I definitely helped for sure. And then right now, we wanted. VKim was just trying to make it nice, so she's taking a step back in terms of playing her regular crack self and just showing what it would be like if you were to jump into the game for the first time and not get distracted the entire time while you're being talked at while you're going there. I mean, you have to admit, VKim, it is actually really hard to carry a conversation and game at the same time.
Yeah, I'm really bad at multitasking also, so it is hard. But it's been fun. I mean, I'm doing team deathmatch, which is a very chill game mode, and so it's been fun. It's been great.
You've been having, and so far, when you think about so for folks who don't know, about 2 years ago, you actually built your first PC.
Right.
You said, I'm going all in, I'm doing this. Now you've actually had the chance to come back and do it with myself and Skytech.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about your experience this time versus the last time?
It's been so much better. I mean, I said it back there too, but my cooler, I literally put it in the other way. And then I think what happened was my screwdriver, because the cooler has metal parts, and it I accidentally pushed it and it dented part of the freaking
the radiator.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that's actually, so you just bent some fins. Yeah.
And I got so sad. I was like, oh my god, but I think it was fine. But also another thing, I made a mistake, but I put I made my Windows install on the wrong SSD. I don't really remember how it works, but it's I made it because there's a hard drive and then there's an
SSD.
Right, and I think I made it install on one or the other, the one that it shouldn't be on.
Probably the hard drive.
Yeah.
Because then, this is going to be significantly faster. Then you're going to notice a massive difference with this build.
Yeah, and then I didn't know how to fix it. I tried to, and then so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna work with this, but yeah.
Well, the good thing is that once this is done, rumor is, actually I don't think it's a rumor, Skytech's going to take it back, it'll go through its QC process, go through all its testing, and then they will get it out to you, and then you will have a brand new working Skytech PC with 1-year warranty and lifetime technical support, which is actually pretty cool.
That's in-person support.
And you can call Juan at any time to play a top 5 Valorant player
Yes.
Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe you're not a top 5.
No.
Yeah. What games do you play, Juan?
I'm kind of a gaming grandpa, honestly. I'm pretty late to games.
Okay.
I just got into Fallout 76 like last week.
Well, that was a good time to get into Fallout 76 because there was a lot of problems in that game before.
Yeah.
Okay, so playing Fallout 76, what else you playing?
Actually, Minecraft is one of my biggest ones.
Oh,
wow.
I have put
I know
many,
somebody
many
with
years.
1,000 subscribers on her Minecraft YouTube
Oh
channel.
yeah.
That
Oh
game
yeah.
has stolen many years from me.
Yeah. Honestly, with Minecraft too, like I played it and then I was like so into it, but then people from my school found out about it, like in middle school, and they were like, "Oh, I found your channel," and then I deleted it because I was just so like, I was so embarrassed. But now I'm not, you know, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, now you're like, man, I wish you would have done that. You know, the amount of money I could have made.
Yeah.
I could have gone and seen Blackpink live at Coachella.
Oh my God, yes, that would be my dream.
So we'll have to make that. We'll have to make that happen. Intel. Let's get in
my
there.
gosh.
While she's learning to play the cello.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I see you. He's trying to ignore me, but he knows what I'm saying. He's gonna buy you the tickets to Coachella.
Oh yeah,
You're
thank
good.
you so much
Yeah,
in
so-
advance.
In advance, yeah. We'll just make sure that that's all paid for and taken care of beforehand. Okay, so we're ready.
We are ready.
Okay, so we're gonna, once she finishes this round, we're gonna take another quick 5-10 minute break, come back, and it is time to install the GPU and turn it on.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
B Kim, so this is the time where she's gonna get an ace, get stamped.
Yeah, this is the time, guys.
This is the time.
We're losing, but you know it's
remember the time? Well, I have no idea where that song was going, but it was feeling pretty good there for a little bit.
okay. Yes. Let me see.
This is gonna be the most now the entire focus is on you.
I'm waiting by the door. Like
Right, and the other two, I want to let you guys know that
I whiffed.
I called 100 Thieves. They're watching right now.
Wow.
We got FaZe Clan watching right
Wow,
now.
Got Valkyrie on the
We
line.
got we got a Minecraft server watching right now.
Oh, this is not going great.
So this is just deathmatch. It's just like whoever
Yeah,
wins most
so
kills.
so right now our team has 67 kills and then
68.
right 68 and then the other team has 81 and the first team to get to 100 wins.
So lowest score wins. Got it.
they're yeah.
I was trying to spin it. The computer's not going to self-destruct. Stop, Snowfry. She needs this PC. She
I
told me.
I need it. I need it now.
Yeah, she needs it now.
Oh shoot.
Okay, 70.
Oh no.
Oh, Nor. Okay, so what you said that you do impressions. You have an impression that you like.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do it. Let's hear it. We only got. This is the last game.
Let me think. I got your backs, just from the front.
Nice. And so you do some trolling with that.
Yes. Like people are like, is that a soundboard? Sometimes they ask that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So are you also going to be a UI UX / voice?
Voice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all part of it. It's all part of
Honestly,
it.
that'd be so cool if I could voice act for someone. Like, oh my gosh.
So yeah, we're trying to get VKim all the jobs here. Yeah. Every
Yeah.
job ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
So we're gonna take a nice another 8-minute break. We'll be back. Time to finish the PC. We are just about finished. So we'll be back in just a few. See you guys soon. are back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, why don't you turn this around and show everybody the cable management?
Oh,
One,
me?
yeah,
Okay.
one. Okay.
Sure thing,
Okay,
sure
so
thing.
here we go. Okay, there it is right there. There's the cable management. Now, if I can have you, we can come over here, and you get 35 seconds to look at it, and then we're going to take it all apart, and you have to replicate it.
Okay, let me do that right now. I think
Okay,
I'm
now, take off all the zip ties. Let's see how fast
okay,
you can do
all
it.
right.
No, very, very good job on the cable management. It looks so good.
Thank you.
And you have had a lot of practice over 3 PCs that you've built,
Over 3.
which is really, really good. Now, the prediction was that you did 25 zip ties.
Yes.
Let us get the final zip tie count.
Do you want to do
Here
the
we go.
honors?
Here we're going to do the honors. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We got 3. That's 5. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. This is nowhere near 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 18.
18.
Wow.
Where are you
wow.
going to put 7 more? You just put them on the AIO.
On the AIO,
on the
yes.
tubes. There it is. Okay, so we got a total of 17 zip ties, but now is the time. Vikim, do you want to grab your your GPU? It's heavy.
Whoa.
Don't drop it. Hey, it's your build. I mean, if you're fine with it, it's totally okay. He's got the knife for you. Okay. Oh, she's very excited.
I'm very excited.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is quite the box, and again, it's too. Okay, so we'll
gonna
just flip
cut
it
that.
over. Yep. There you go, and you're gonna cut right there. Boom. That was professionally done.
Yes.
Too bad it's not the fan knife. They should make that in real life. That would actually be pretty cool. Okay, here we go. This is the big moment. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Just-
got it. You got
yeah,
it.
you got it. Yeah,
That box is just a little tough.
Yeah, literally. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Whoa.
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 massive.
That's as big as it opens.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, now lift it out. This
Okay.
will weigh so much more. This will make your PC weigh so much more.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know. We weren't kidding.
Wow, it's like I feel like this could support a TV.
It could support a TV. And then this other thing too is it comes with this really good sag bracket. I don't know. Do you guys use the sag bracket?
Not those.
Okay.
But most we try to, yes.
Okay. These are actually pretty awesome.
I like that it doubles as a screwdriver.
It does?
Yeah. If you unscrew it all the way, you can pull out the sliding part, and it has a Phillips bit at the end.
Really? I'm gonna find. I did not know this.
Easter egg.
You're right. Look at that. It's actually got a Phillips screwdriver at the very end.
M.2 screwdriver.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you have your little screw, you can put that back in, and then you've always got a screwdriver. And this is like just to keep it from sagging. Okay, so we'll put this back in the back for you. You can go ahead and crack that all the way open if you want to.
Okay.
You're like you were.
There's
She
a
was like
sticker on the
she was
other
like trying to be. She was like
On the
trying to
other
be
side, there's a
patient.
sticker.
Oh.
Ugh. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Okay, perfect. All squared.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, there it is. Do you already have the? Oh, she does. You do not have the plates out, so she gets to remove the plates.
Okay.
For the AI, for the. So he's going to show you which plates to remove to put in the GPU.
How do I? So should I just take it
Just
out?
if you just hold it like this, like a garbage bag, and just no, you just take it out. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
She is being very delicate. Like everything else, she was like super. But this one, she's like, this is like the most delicate she's been with any part on the PC this entire time. She's like, this will not be broken.
Okay,
You can go.
so
There's a
over
peel
here?
though.
Over here, you want to kind of eyeball.
Okay.
It's going to be this one.
Wow,
and
that's.
this one.
Well, let's peel. You got some
Oh,
peels.
oh,
You got,
oh.
yeah,
Peel,
yeah,
yes.
you got peels. Then he can actually. What you can go ahead and remove those for it. Yes, she can get
Okay.
the right ones. She can enjoy the
Whoa.
peels.
Peel.
And then there's a peel on the. There's a big peel on the other side.
Okay. Big peel. Big peel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's two. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go and flip it all the way over.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. There's a lot of peeling on that side. You could say this card is very appealing. I got a little bit of a laugh out of that one. Just a small Like it was like a pity laugh.
It's okay. My dad does a lot of dad jokes too, and it's like really funny sometimes. He's like very goofy.
That's what dads do. Okay, there we go. And then you got one more here, the green.
Whoa.
There we go.
Oh, should I? Oh.
Yeah, good. You're good. You just pull it. There you go.
Oh.
It's okay. Those can come out.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, they were really necessary for the PC to break. I mean, to work, but it's fine. It's like you have nothing to worry about. You can actually, I just remove those.
Okay.
Honestly, sometimes it can be a block. What are you doing? We got a crazy person over here just sitting there throwing parts out everywhere. You can take these out. There you go. Okay, cool. And then you got 3 more peels.
3 more peels? Oh, wow. Yeah, I do.
I wouldn't lie to you. All of a sudden, I'm like, wow, we really need to elongate for time. Just tell her there's more peels. There's 37 more peels on this build.
Oh, no. I took off the thing.
Okay, so now you got to sit. See, this is what I was talking about. See? Now we can kill all the time in the world as we sit there with it. Going for that. The card is big. The card is very big. Did you skip over it and just go to the other one first?
Yeah, I don't. This one, I took the sticker
No,
off.
just do your thumb thing. Just do the nail thing.
Oh.
And then just pull. Yeah, just do your nails. And then, yeah, you'll be able to get it off. Just take some work. I mean, if you don't
Oh, I
take it
got
off,
it.
it'll melt and then basically ruin the entire PC.
Not good.
But I mean, we don't have to take it off if you don't want to.
Oh.
Okay, and I think he is taking it out, so you can actually put it in now.
Okay.
This is gonna take some. It's heavy.
Okay.
Oh, so take the black thing off. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Now it's ready to go in.
So.
Yep.
So
Yeah, just
yes,
like that.
You want to line that up here.
It's a big It's a big card, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So this.
Oh man, that looks so good in there, though. I gotta say.
Okay.
Okay, so we have watched her play Valorant this entire time. This is the most focused she
God.
has
Go ahead,
been.
go ahead.
Go. Oh my god.
Just make
Did it
sure
click?
it lines up on this end.
Okay.
Down.
On.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it not in yet? Oh.
Not yet.
Oh my gosh. It's not going in. Wait, did I do something wrong?
I don't think so.
Oh really? Wait.
Gotta use more force.
Okay.
Hold on.
I
Is it in?
think. I don't know.
Hold on, let me see. Let me
Is
see.
it in?
Yeah, I think. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, it's in.
Oh,
You're like, yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's in.
Okay.
Wow, Juan. He's all like, keep pushing.
No, well,
Keep
it's
pushing.
sideways.
Okay, now here, get a hammer. just start punching. Okay, so now you can just go ahead and screw it in.
It with this one?
Yes.
Oh, here. Okay.
You can use the screwdriver actually. Here, use this. Where's the
The
big,
big one?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Use the massive screwdriver, and then here, I'll hold it up a little bit so
Oh,
that
yeah.
way it stays. Whoa, what? That's the opposite of what you were supposed to do. This is actually pretty awkward.
Wait. Oh yeah, right there. Oh my
This
goodness.
is that quiet moment.
Oh.
Hold on. You mind if I help real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go. Let me show
Is
you.
it?
Let me see. We'll just do the little guidance. I didn't need that screw. Here we go. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Yay.
This is like one of those things that like you get very used to this.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, now you can put the last one in because
Okay.
it's all, there you go. Okay,
You want your spot back?
I'll get my spot back. And then why don't we can get these ready because this is next, right?
Oh yes, of course. Gotta hide the
You
hard
gotta
work.
hide all of the work. See, this is where those steady hands, those steady Valorant hands come in handy.
Right? I would have dropped it twice already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. And I don't need to screw it too.
No, it's and then now you got one more.
Oh.
The cable. No, the cable. Sorry.
Oh, this.
Yeah, he's got it all lined up and give it it's got to get pressed really well.
This way.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Line it up, yeah.
Do you need some slack? No, you're good.
Oh,
Just
my
loosening
gosh.
it for you.
There you go. That's
Yeah?
that's
Okay.
you need
Okay.
that. You need that solid click, right? Like that's
Uh-huh.
super important, right? To basically make sure that you're good. Then we'll clean that up there. Okay. He's like, you got 2 cable management guys. You're like, this is gonna look good when we're done. Okay. Okay. So card is in. It's installed. Now the last part is let's go ahead and get the whole case put back
Yes.
together. Okay. So here you go. So we can turn these around.
Oh, this one
Yeah. So that.
goes here, right?
No, it's over here.
Oh.
So this one's a little bit hard. I'll help you with the top one. And then
Did it-
the bottom one's not lined.
It is. Oh wait, it's not? Oh, it is. It is now. Is it?
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay. Line that one up.
Nice.
Yay.
Boom. Okay. And then here, wow. And then this is the back.
Okay, like that.
There you
Yep, just like that.
This case is nice. I think
It
my
is,
other
right?
case doesn't like. It's not as easy as this one, but also like my cable management is so bad, so I just have to like.
You had to like push it, like
yeah,
shove it.
Yeah. Wait. Is this the?
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it right. It's just one of those things of like lining it. There you go.
Okay. Let me.
There you go. Oh, you had it.
Oh, I did. Oh.
Well, you
Nope.
did.
Oh, I did.
Then you started getting all crazy. There you go. Okay, boom. Wow, that's it. Okay, so now for the last part, and this is the, so if you want to, I'll hold this, peel that side.
Peel. Wow.
Okay, now we have our little mod workshop sticker. So we're gonna put this right here in the bottom corner, and then we'll let you do the final peel afterwards. So we're gonna open this. By the way, this is like a real struggle for me. I mean, Tom Berg's probably looking at me right now because he knows I struggle with this thing every blooming time. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. It's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Okay, you gotta make sure the sticker stays on the. Come on, there we go. This takes some time. You just gotta be patient. Okay, here we go. We'll line it up so it's nice and straight. What looks like it is. Okay. Now it's modded. Okay, and if you want to peel, just peel it slow.
Oh.
Ooh, there you go.
Whoa.
And there we go. Mod workshop ready. And then we go like this, so that way you can do the final peel
Final
at the
peel.
the final peel. Okay, and then now you can go ahead and we'll actually turn it on, and then we'll put it on and do the final peel.
Okay.
So if you want to grab the power cable, there should be one down there for you. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
This is it. This is the moment of truth. If it doesn't work, it's Juan's fault.
Okay.
Okay. Everything's plugged in. Okay, you remember where I showed you where the power button is.
Oh,
That one's already on. That one's good.
wait.
It's in the front, remember?
Oh.
Boom! It is on.
Oh my gosh, the RGB. Oh my god, the RAM sticks.
There it is right there, and then you can see from the front. Yeah, now, yeah, go explore, look.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Okay, now
So
comes for the
pretty.
biggest moment, the most important moment, the final peel of the stream. This is like you've done it. The build's done. I mean, Juan was like wanting to turn this on a long time ago.
Exposed.
He would have, yeah. Of course I'm gonna expose you. That's the fun part. Okay, so if you want to come over here and start right here at the top, so stand over there, and then you can do the peel from this. So no, start here, and then peel across, just nice and slow, nice and slow.
Whoa.
And there you go. There it is. There is the build, all good to go and looking awesome. Okay, that is it, guys. We have a completely working build. Again, let's go through the parts one more time. What we have inside of this, we have the Core i5 Core i7 13700K, the ASRock Z690 CD5 motherboard, an Asus TUF Gaming GeForce RTX 4080 put in by you. We've got the WD Black SN850X 1TB NVMe, also put in by you as well, VChem. The Kingston Fury Beast DDR5 RGB 32 gigs. The Phanteks Eclipse G500a. The Thermaltake TH420 ARGB AIO. And then lastly, the Gamados Helios P2 1000G. So that is the parts. That's the PC. Powered by Chippy. Now inside, fully done by Skytech. This is the Skytech Eclipse gaming PC. You can check it out at skytechgaming.com. And there it is. It looks so good. It is not only is it look good on the front, but should you decide to remove the back panels, which is what Juan always wants you to do, he'd actually prefer
always.
you turn it the other way.
Yes,
so all you do is look at the cable management. That there is the PC, 100% ready to go, built here on Intel Mod Workshop. Are you just ready for us to go, and you just don't want to? You just don't want us to be here anymore? You're just like, I'm ready to go home and start streaming on it
It's so
right
pretty.
away. Okay, so. VChem, if for people who haven't watched, if they want to go and follow you on all your socials, all that sort of stuff, where do they go?
So on Twitch, it is at VKIM, VKIMM. On my socials, VKIMX and VKIMX on Instagram and TikTok. And then on my Twitter, I believe it's VKIMXO. Yes, 2 M's.
Okay,
Yeah,
and there it
check
is
me
right
out.
there. You can see it there. And then Skytech, if people want to tune in, watch you, where do they go for that?
For that, you can go to twitch.tv/SkyTechGamingOfficial. I did forget the official earlier, but yes. And then also on TikTok, we're also streaming. Right now, only the build stream, so Wednesdays and Fridays, you can see me and my co-hosts, Kelsey and Kay, do pretty much this.
Okay, well, there you go, guys. And then, of course, I am Robeytech. You can follow me at Robeytech absolutely everywhere. Guys, this has been another Intel Mod Workshop. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're looking for the next bit of Intel programming, tune in on Friday mornings at 9 a.m. at discord.gg/Intel for your chance for the Intel Morning Show. We have lots more mod workshops coming out in the future. If you want to follow along, follow at Intel Gaming on Twitter, best place to go, or Intel Gaming on Instagram, best place to go and get more information. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I really do appreciate you, and have a great night.
Thank you.